Welcome, welcome, welcome to a special ascension on the mountain by yours truly, Rainbow Dragon. We're gonna go to the top, and this backpack has about 22 pounds. We're gonna go all the way to the top on this special Friday, December 1st. Special greater feast for that Telemites, whoever is a Telemite. We're gonna go up on these steel toes. Gonna go up on these steel toes. All the way, entering by McGill by the south. So we're gonna go all the way to the top. And welcome to a special rock and roll rainbow workout training program. And we're gonna go overtime every time. Because we are in the lair of the dragon. And we're gonna go all the way to the top in December 1st. Special occasion, rock and roll to the top. There's the city, going by the south. Say my gratitude, and of course, special, greater feast. We're gonna overtime every time. We're gonna go work out, train, exercise, overtime. Every time, from the lair of the dragon to the top. Look at this, beautiful, so nice. There's like a nice water, nice rocks. Thank you, Public Works. And whoever wants to finance, I go up and down these stairs 300 times. For the Empire, for the Empire, for the Empire. Please do not pollute when you come here. Do not leave trash, garbage, or any other material. Put it in the garbage bin, in the recycling, or in compostable material. Do not leave stuff here, cause it got flora and got fauna, and we're going up to the top as we go. And home on Royal Roundabout, and we're gonna go all the way to the top, and we're gonna rock and roll all the way to the top. And this is very nice ice in the steel toe boot special for the greatest ever poet. I'm the world's greatest living poet. Poete Aleister Crowley is the greatest ever poet who has ever lived. So this one is for the greater feast of Aleister Crowley. Greatest ever poet. Look at that. Like how the water gushes there. See, it looks nice. I like that. That's like the Romans built it. Ancient Egyptians. And we're gonna go around the ball like that. And admire these rocks. Thank you, Public Works. We're gonna go on a different route. Every time we can go differently. See, look at these big rocks. Yours truly, a rainbow dragon on these steel toe boots. Going roundabout. We're gonna go a different route. Usually we take it straight. For yours truly, gonna go on a different route today for the greatest ever poet, the greatest living poet who has ever lived. If you are a Telemite, I'm a non-sectarian universal spiritual teaching student, non-sectarian Telemite from Montreal in Hog Island, celebrating the greater feast, which of course represents the death of my prophet. And the greatest ever poet. No poet will be that great ever again, or has ever been. In the English language I'm referring it. I come close. I'm the greatest ever living, so a millennial. Many pastimes, many incarnations. I gotta say my gratitude today as I go march on these steel toe boots this Friday. Clean my room off some temple in my gymnasium early this morning. Gotta go back. So I want to say my gratitude. Grateful, thankful, Now my rent's paid. Paid my electricity bill and got food and coffee. Paid my rent. Paid my electricity bill. Got food and coffee. My rent is paid. My electricity bill is paid. I got coffee, I ate. Breakfast, thank you farmers. Food security starts with the men. Always to the greatest woman I know, my anonymous sister. Anonymous sister, if I make $1 million, gonna give her half. $1 billion, gonna give her half. $1 trillion, gonna give her half. Greatest woman I know, and of course, deserves to be 7 times richer than Oprah. All the 7 Kardashians, the Kardashian family, the 7, put together times 7. Yours truly, thankful for this day, and food security starts with the farmers. And right here in Abel Province, encouraging fellow joggers, see they jogging, good for you. Good jog, go. Get that jog, get that sweat, salute those who made an effort on this. Kind of cloudy, but hopefully my son, the king, the pope, my pope. Yeah, that ball of fire who now rises and now sets. That's my pope. That's my king. Look at these houses. My anonymous sister Frank living next door to me right there. See? Are they for sale? Let's go, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk. Calling all governments, institutions, organizations to finance the dream. My dream manifesting. There's the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom, which headquarters is right here. And my favorite place to come meditate, rock and roll on this mountain. Hey guys, want to say a little love of rock and roll? Thanks for the salutation. Love you guys, and thanks for coming to the mountain. That was nice of them to say a little bit of hello. I always love a little smile and wave. And I like to see people when they come here. And of course, this is not just my house, my domain. It is my second home here. My second home from the lair of the dragon. Let's see how many minutes it took me, because I took a longer route. I went to drop something for some business, but of course my office is closed and I had to go undertake another round today. On this day, somebody holding hands, that's good. I also love to see couples, and I'm an amateur wannabe matchmaker, matchmaker, and I have to match at 12:31. Let's see how many minutes we done do to get here, because we entered by McGill, so we entered by the south. Every day, this is the 4th day in a row. Monday we rested, but it's the 4th day in a row we came, and we did, of course, we're gonna do overtime every time, you know the drill. Overtime every time, so we did 2 hours and 8 minutes. 2 hours and 8 minutes already, so it's already 2 hours and 8 minutes and more than 11 kilometers. Go, good for you. So you're jogging, exercising, super good for the health. And then for a little reminder that your fitness journey commences, starts now. The air's so fresh here. Come to the mountain. The air is fresh, has a freshness to it. And it smells so good, and the air is fresh quality from where I come, where there's a lot of cars and buses, and I got that smell from the gas. But some I got to congratulate, because we're moving slowly towards electric and hybrid. So, you know, we're moving slowly. We gotta have a compromise, just like civilization is a compromise. And my brothers and sisters, civilization is a privilege. Civilization is a privilege. Civilization is a privilege, but sometimes you just gotta start. So 2 hours and 9 minutes, and I estimate about 13.3 kilometers already made, even more perhaps. Even more, I estimate minimum of 3.3 kilometers, perhaps even more, 3.4, maybe even more kilometers, not miles, not N-O-T, not miles, but kilometers. So here we are, gotta stay to the right, encourage fellow cyclists, he's staying on their side, is the lane, just like driving, so we gotta go on the right side, see, On the right side, I'm wearing those steel toe boots, military grade. Heard that was 10.3 billion for new hovercrafts. Let's double, triple that. For NORAD, USA built some more satellites interconnected. The USA NORAD for the monetarization of the public. All railways, all public transit, all public sanitation. Go public sanitation. Thank you, farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, grocery store clerks, all involved in the production and the distribution of food. Everybody gotta eat. Food security starts with our beloved farmers. Rock and roll for them 24/7. But today's special meditation for the greatest poet ever. Greatest poet ever. Renouveau is a poet, and I am, of course, myself a universal spiritual teaching student, because I have questions. I don't have all the answers. Sometimes I just rock and roll. I got a rock and roll spirituality. I'm a philosopher, and you know, like here, gotta be in compromise with my fellow citizens' liberty and their security, and my liberty and my security, my joy. And I consider this my work to come here, the steel toe boots, and always meditate. I just saw the trucks who pick up the garbage, salutation, pick up the garbage from our city streets. Public sanitation, public work, super important. You know, super important. So I just gotta check, and we gotta be grateful. And gratitude since I ever died of COVID. It's of course the beginning from February 2020. Whenever February 2020, when I died of COVID, said in many ways. So we gotta stay on the right. We gotta stay on the right. Encourage my fellow jogger, he jogging, and made a little smile. I encourage, I like people who's jogging. Hey, I'm gonna be even more happy, content, joyous. Happy, content, joyous. Happy, content, joyous. Happy, content, joyous. Although I got don't have much memory of my childhood, early adolescence, since I'm an aspie with amnesia, but I mostly remember the past years, and having survived COVID was hardcore COVID. Encourage all to work out, train, exercise, and of course, see, we got little trails here we can go up. I like my fellow joggers, salutations. I always like to see people work out or train, invest in the body. That's what we're doing here. That's why we come here, invest in the body and meditating on civilization and doing lots of volunteering work to pick up the garbage, pick up the recycling, and of course, whatever it is that is of course part of that can damage the flora and the fauna, right? Because I find cans, I find plastic. There's all sorts of plastic and cans that are left here and that are not supposed to go here. See, they're supposed to be recycled and supposed to put them in the recycling. You're not supposed to throw them in here, see? And we gotta keep it on the right. Because my fellow joggers, good doing, keep it up. And I have been and will continue to call for the mass financing across the North American Civilizational Collective or the North American Civilizational Complex, for citizens to work out, to train, and to exercise. So like my fellow citizen is working out, let's go millionaires, billionaires, and please finance some candies, some trees during this Christmas time, holidays. Let's finance. If I'll be a millionaire, billionaire, I will definitely give some millions. I'll get it myself. Unload the trucks, load the trucks, unload. Some people go, let's rock and roll. 23rd, 24th. 23rd, I might fight some Fury. Support Dragon versus Fury, blah, 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 blah. United States brains and muscle, eh? Maintaining, upgrading civilization, and having survived COVID in 44 months. 3.5 years when I had COVID, right? And I was very sickle and disease. It was like death, pestilence, and disease. It was like death, pestilence, and disease. It was like death, pestilence, and disease. And I see the sun shining, you know. Started my fitness journey just before COVID. Got out of depression, being suicidal 6 years ago, and I crossed Canada coast to coast. Let's go. If you put on the uniform, Canadian Armed Forces, got love for you. My brother Blair, Mr. Defense, ordered those troops to go. Or change some diapers and read a book to children. What are you fighting to save for? Who are we fighting for? I gotta go Dragon Army, public-private partnership, based on my philosophies, 21st century. That's my call to all to support. I'm laying the foundation of the empire of the collective North American civilization right here. Canadian, Quebecer, Canadian, North American, many past lives, many incarnations. Was born right on this island a few times in a previous life. Was helped Louis Cyr. I was born a Quebecer right here in a past life, as I am a Quebecer, Canadian, North American now. Personally, I do not consider myself a member of the diaspora. I was born in the USA twice in previous incarnations in the past lives, and I've served both times in the United States Army Post 1776. Just read George Patton's Through a Glass Darkly. So sometimes we just gotta put a boots on, just get a motion. And yes, I got aggression, brothers and sisters. I admit, I got aggression, but I channel it, I sublimate it, understanding my own nature, my own experiences, my own rock and roll philosophy, and pro-labor and love, universal revolutionary centrism, androgynous, pansexual, androgynous, gay, androgynous, pansexual. That's just a part of me of being an artist, Aspie with amnesia, artist, athlete, and philosopher. Meditating today on the greatest poet ever. Father. F-A-T-H-E-R, man, 93. And we go now, we drill it. We're gonna go towards the sun, and I'm gonna encourage myself and encourage others to work out, train, exercise. But like I said, I do have aggression. But my brothers and sisters, citizens, to harm none. I channel it. I sublimate it. I work out, train, and exercise. I work out, train, and exercise. I work out, train, and exercise. To be here in liberty, in security with my own nature, my own experiences, my own lusts, my own desires, for my rebirth and for the rebirth of others, and having joy when I see couples, and having good joy when I see couples holding hands, bringing me some joy, and people who work out. And I'm grateful, thankful, for rent being paid, electricity bill paid, and got food and coffee. So it's super important. Be grateful. Food security starts with the farmers, Hey, salut. On a fait un bon bonjour.
Oui.
Voulez-vous une petite chanson?
Non.
OK.
On voyait heureux de parler.
Ah ouais, je suis en train de faire un enregistrement, puis je fais du rock and roll, puis je fais de la méditation ici.
OK, lâche pas.
Merci, je vous aime, puis prenez soin de vous. Lâche pas, exact. C'est keep going. And lâche pas, I said in French, I said I love you. They saluted and they smiled. I said, I love to see you smile. They said thank you. I said keep on going. So need some of that encouragement, So we gotta keep it on the drills. And as we rock and roll 24/7 in the lair of the dragon. You can say anything, but where we draw the line is when somebody makes threats. If you threaten me, then we draw the line, and that's it, that's all. You make threats, that's where we draw the line. That's where we draw the line. You can say anything, you make threats, we draw the line. Make threats. I go. Draw the line. So here we are, rock and roll towards the sun, getting some love from citizen strangers, and encouraging our fellow citizens to work out, train, exercise, to work out, to train, to exercise, to work out, to train, to exercise as we are on top of the mountain 24/7. Rock and roll for the butchers, for the bakers, for the nurses, for the doctors, for the truckers, for those involved in that distribution and the production of food. Somebody got to rock and roll for the farmers, for those truckers, for the bakers, and the butchers, and the nurses. How you doing? The nurses and the doctors, and the grocery store clerks, and those nurses, and all those involved in the production and the distribution of food across the collective North American civilization 24/7. Rock and roll. Keep it up, those jogs. It's super important to stay fit. Physical fitness. I love seeing people work out. See, it's important. People are jogging, people are workout, training, fitness, exercise, and let's go take a look at that tree where we found it. Of course, a few minutes, hours ago, we found it right there, and we gonna rock and roll for it. See. Rock and roll for it. Here it is. At the tree, the Norwegian, the Norway, where we discovered it yesterday with my fellow citizens. So this is, smells so good. And this is a Epinette de Norvège, Norway spruce, Picea abies. Picea abies, Norway spruce. Epinette de Norvège, that's what's written there, Epinette de Norvège. Norway spruce, Picea abies. Epinette de Norvège, Norway spruce, Picea abies. That's what's written there, see? Epinette de Norvège, Norway spruce, Picea. So we got the three names, Latin, English, and French. That's what we got there. So we're gonna go, take a deep breath, kiss. Maybe it's from Norway. Gotta check it out. See, I'm not sure, but what I am sure is that we're gonna cut through the forest. Because this is the main road, and you know, we like to get on that dirty. We like to get on that dirty, but get back clean. Royal Regal Lofty 418. Royal Regal Lofty 418. Royal Legal Lofty 418. 418 Royal Regal Lofty. As we go on to the right side. On the march. 24/7 rock and roll. There's a squirrel. For my father, poet. And there's wow, what is that beautiful? Black, white, and red. Black, white, and red. Hey, black, won't hurt you, I love you. Black, white, and red. Oh, that is a woodpecker. Hey, we got that woodpecker. Woodpecker, break me some wood. Sing me some song. Woodpecker, wood. Hey, I love it. Hey, flew away. So you can't sing, that's comedy. I know, my rock and roll is more like comedy, but hey. Farmers, bakers, butchers, nurses, doctors, grocery store clerks. Yeah, we love them. Somebody got to sing for them. We're going to rock and roll it. We're going to hold it and we swallow it. We're going to hold it and we swallow it. We're going to kiss it and we cook it. Cleaned my room early this morning. Got some more cleaning to do. Checked a little bit of coffee, a little bit of cleaning. Did laundry. Grateful, thankful for the laundry machine. And the dryer, thanking on my sister friend, greatest woman I know. For that, a little bit of better way I live now, you know. And I've been during this rebirth, you know, and I accepted my Asperger's during this COVID a few years now. I don't know, there's another wave, maybe something's going on. So I've started from China on the news, and I've been monitoring the news. I mean, I'm a geopolitical analyst and theorist, as you know, who was created back in October 2019. A workout training program system to go such a was a scenario as it's happening today. A World War III scenario. And right here, Quebecer, Canadian, North American, many past lives. Gonna sing a song for the poet, for the greater feast. A greater feast today. Those who know will inquire. Show love or move along. Thank you, farmers. Food security starts with them. And the butchers and the bakers and the nurses and the doctors and the grocery store clerks. Nurses rock. They rock. Finance them a massage therapy session I needed. They needed more than me, although I substituted for a bath. And so nurses deserve a little bit better. You know, on strike now. Teachers. A first offer was refused. Now a second offer on the table, I think, was also refused, waiting for a third offer. Here, you know, the unions. I'm a pro-labor, love, universal revolutionary centrist. I believe in my new North American union, global dragon union, based on my philosophies and principles. The global dragon union, based on my philosophies and principles. The global dragon union, based on my philosophies and principles. The global dragon union, based on my philosophies and principles. You know, inquirement, discernment, giving everybody second chances, warnings, and not too much gossip, not too much gossip by myself. I'm mediocre, average, and so-so at certain things. I myself am mediocre, average, and so-so at certain things. While being average, mediocre, and so-so at certain things, I'm also great, super, and excellent at some other things. So takes two to tango. Civilization is a privilege, eh? Thank you, farmers, butchers, truckers. You know what? Finance the farmers, nurses, of course, the farmers, the nurses, and of course the doctors, firefighters. Finance them a massage therapy session. I hear that, firefighters. Love you, firefighters. Big rock and roll for the firefighters. Ambulance drivers, public security force. Somebody gotta love that. Popo gotta rock and roll for them too. I'm not perfect, far from it. Got some issues, got some vices. Get moody sometimes. I'm no longer depressed. I've conquered depression. I've conquered depression. I've conquered depression. I've conquered depression. Let's get some action right here. Wearing greatest socks I ever had. See? Wearing the greatest socks I ever had. See? Wearing the greatest socks. Auctioning them for $1 million. Thank you, anonymous sister friend. I'm a pro-labor and love universal revolutionary centrist. I believe my universal revolutionary centrism, which is tied in with my trinity of theories. The CIT, citizen integration theory, the DRT, debt profusion theory, and the democratic fusion theory. That trinity of theories to be implemented via love, created two complementary covenant and cooperative institutions. The Dragon Army for security service and only solely for defense, security and service, coast to coast. From the east you got the Atlantic, from the west you got the Pacific. You got the Pacific and you got the Atlantic. So all I know is right this island, as much as I spent 1 foot in the streets, 1 foot in the libraries, reading tens of thousands of pages, philosophy, art, rock and roll, everything of civilization, because, we Aspies, being a minority, we have Asperger's. Myself being an Aspie artist, athlete, and philosopher, geopolitical analyst, and theorist, and universal revolutionary centrist, and universal spiritual teaching student with questions. I leave a lot of mystery. I got questions, don't have all the answers, but I do know that this is my second home, and I love coming here, and I love coming here. I love to work out, to train, to exercise, and to take care of the body. And it's right here. It's your fitness journey commences now. That's when your fitness journey starts, commences now. Right here. And now, that's always the attitude I have. Carpe diem it every day. Since I almost died of COVID, Right on this here. Yeah, I love my BDSM switch. I'm androgynous pansexual gay, or gay pansexual androgynous, or androgynous gay pansexual, in whatever order you deem to say it. Is what I am, your rainbow dragon. At some things I admit I am mediocre, some things I'm so-so, some things I am average. Rock and roll with a little bit of comedy philosophy. I'm obsessed about, as many Aspies, we have obsessions, and when we have those interests, such as geopolitics, geopolitical analysis, 24/7, fitness, sports, dancing is my favorite sport, and rock and roll, and of course other obsessions which we have, myself, things of religion and religious study and civilization. So when I am involved in working out, training, and exercising, right, when I work out, train, exercise, that's when I'm super obsessed to the point of interest. And when I work out, train, exercise, or when I dialogue about certain elements of civilization and nature, that's when you of course see that do have the Asperger's, or might say things twice or 3 times and repeat things, get too close, but that to comfort for people and stuff like that. But Aspies have had problem with employment and regular employment, and I had some jobs that I loved during COVID, had some jobs that I really loved during COVID, but it was temporary, and contract not renewed, and only a few weeks, few months, and, you're not given the specific motive, but, Aspies, we face that But I'm open for business 24/7, and I'm working now. Grateful, thankful, gonna pay my rent, and paid my electricity bill, and we gotta get drilled, man. We gotta work out, train, exercise. Encourage you all to work out, train, exercise, and gotta take care of the body. The body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. That's my philosophy. It's my philosophy, and gotta put it into application. I've been on the fitness journey for years now. Kind of started slowly starting, and when I got out of the depression 6 years ago, said so many things to live for. Canadian Armed Forces gotta go change some diapers, see what you put the uniform on for. There's 40 million Canadians, this is my family. Canadians coast to coast. Quebecers coast to coast. I've been on this island. This island is really all I know. This island of Montreal, like a small country, 2.5 million people. We made what I call the Great North American Linguistic Compromise. 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 From the French. And we got our brothers and sisters of color. If I can do racial justice, is by what I'm laying the foundations and foremost, laying the foundations of the empire, the People's Kingdom, the North American Democratic Republic, and of course, the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom. First and foremost, with 718 trillions, that's trillions, TRILLIONS. That's a lot of zeros. 718, a lot of zeros. Kisses. Credited from the goddess. And all the Empire, Kingdom, Republic to be founded first and foremost with kisses. Kisses and hugs. I got some tickles, some brain, and some muscle, some rock and roll. Try to fight racism or whatever it is, I offer the same. All my brothers and sisters of North America, North Americans unite again. And I am a Quebecer, Canadian, North American. I personally do not view myself a member of a diaspora. I'm an Asperger with amnesia, with my rock and roll rainbow ways, rainbow 24/7. But of course, this is my home. In this life and in another life. Right? In this life and in another life. Having amnesia. I can't remember more than the past 7 years. 7, 8. I remember I used to live. There's a lot of mold, MOLD. Probably caused the amnesia, because it starts usually amnesia. The one that I have, RA, retrograde amnesia, or focal retrograde amnesia, or RA stands for retrograde amnesia, meaning from when that disease begins, then your memories kind of go blank, or it can be a mortal, like near fatal, not mortal, but it could be a concussion or a head wound or trauma. So as I wrote something in the journal about a black sword about a head wound, and years ago, I don't know exactly what year, but nonetheless, the most important thing is my healing. My becoming Adrian Hanna Dragon, working out, training, exercising, turning that A of my surname into a no. Turning that A of my surname into a no. Rock and roll right here. Turning to the right. And of course, being right here on this island. 2.5 million people metropolis, and on this island, and right here on the mountain, and being an Asperger's with obsessions about geopolitics, and having predicted what's happening now. Predicted in many ways what's happening now, right? Geopolitically, I mean, and not, of course, all the other appeals, financial, but I'm speaking geopolitics. Back in 2019, see, perhaps a paradox is that an obsession of with geopolitics, having made an in-depth analysis of the geopolitical points and the major events which had transpired, had come to the conclusion that we, humanity, back in 2019 in October, I said, sounded the alarm and said, we're again set on a path towards an international conflagration. And so made, created, and produced and designed my workout training program system to go hand in hand with such a scenario. You just heard that right. Really got proof of work. Right? So I got amnesia. It was 7 years, 8 years. I remember moving. Better where I live now. Where I used to live were smaller and lots of malls. So way better where I live now. It's way better where I live now. It's way better where I live now. Way better where I live now. Super better. Say, I want something better. I can have open doors, open houses. I want something better. I want rebirth of the North American Civilizational Collective. Right? We gotta encourage people calling, have been calling, and am calling, and will call for the mass financing of my brothers and sisters, citizens to work out, train, and to exercise. Since working out, training, and exercising has been, is, and shall be my medicine and therapy of choice. Having lost 77 pounds, started my fitness journey, having created my workout training program system, which is effective, and which increases general overall fitness, and paradoxically made to go hand in hand with the aforementioned World War III scenarios. I march in these steel toes on the mountain. Being grateful, thankful that my rent's paid, electricity bill's paid, got food and coffee. It's December 1st, I'm gonna have to pay that rent, get some food, get some coffee. Running out of coffee, gonna have to get something affordable. You know, gonna run out of coffee in about 3 days. So, coffee but not food. Hey, somebody's. So, yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that couple seeing, I like to see couples holding hands, and it always brings me joy, give me hope. What are we fighting to save civilization for? Huh? West Side civilization for. To save civilization for? What am I fighting to save civilization for? If not LOV. Love is also action. I'm rainbow in special ways, but I like to see when people hold hands, and I think there's a couple because they were like kind of hugging, so you're allowed here. I encourage you with consent. The main message is hug like you never hugged before. Brings me joy, gives me some hope, It ain't all about just money. Civilization is a privilege. And of course, I can be a matchmaker. Like I say, you can say anything, but when I draw the line, or where I draw the line, is of course not allowed to make threats. Threaten me as a citizen here. I try to respect and be a good Samaritan as I can, and with my own nature, intense nature sometimes, and my experiences, my will, my desires, my projects to be as much in security and liberty, and liberty gotta be secured, and love gotta be that action, because I am to cleanse myself now. It's like my cleaning. I cleansed myself this morning. I took a shower. I cleaned some of my room. I did laundry, so I got a little bit clean. I got to do another load of laundry, a second load when I get back. It's already loaded. I just got to do it when I come back. I got to do some more cleaning, check my emails, load up this video, check my emails, see if I got some response. I'm scheduled to get some business, sending some more emails, celebrating the greater feast. On a budget, but still celebrating. On a budget, but still celebrating. On a budget, but still celebrating. Thank you, farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses, thinking about the farmers now. Canada, US, Mexico, and the truckers. Truckers transporting, people who load the trucks with those machines and some muscle, right? Loading, unloading, putting on the pallets. And by the workers, man. The people's athlete. The people's artist. The people's philosopher, yeah? Rock and roll, universal revolutionary centrist. With my ways which are not perfect. I got issues, and we got to admit we have aggression, but we not to harm none, I think my fellow citizens are there, and they're jogging, and I'm getting on the jog, and I'm getting my power march. It's actually, I'm not jogging, but it's my power march, marching power, marching to the top, and their joy there, see? It'll make some love, man. Make that red. Hugs I got, kisses I got, rock and roll I got. You want some kisses? You want some hugs? You want some tickles? You want some rock and roll? Just ask, man. Not a problem. You know, their joy, my joy, man. I can see people joyous working out. If I can offer something, you know, more than blah blah blah, just ask. Just ask. That's it, that's all. Rock and roll. Want whatever you want. A kiss, you want hugs, just ask. So blah blah blah. Sure, man. The body is sacred for me, you know. The body is a temple, you know. As a universal spiritual teaching student who today is celebrating a spiritual poet, I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna have to recycle this, please. No, this doesn't go there. I have to clean my hands now. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna disinfect this and my hands be disinfected. See this if it's opened, and this if it stays. The whole, if it starts snowing and this stays, the winter, it's gonna disintegrate, it's gonna pollute. If a rabbit chews on this, it's gonna get sick. If a squirrel chews on this, it's gonna get sick. If another creature chews on this, it's gonna get sick. So today, as I'm gonna go march, you know how the drill goes. We take that drill, gonna hope for some sun, and gonna hope we get some sun and go like this. But then we're gonna have to get a little bit of cream on the hands to see the sun gonna shine. But see, we got a perfect table here. See, it's almost set for that. See, fuck, perfect here. We can set it there, and you can even work out there maybe, but depends how much. Maybe it's not stable for a certain, like, depends on the weight. I don't know, because it kind of looks loose, but it's actually strong. But nonetheless, see, I got my disinfectant. I forgot to fill it up, but I still have for today. Hand sanitizer made in Canada, disinfects, kills bacteria, germs, and microbes. Disinfects bacteria, germs, and microbes. It disinfects the bacteria, the germs, and the microbes. So, it's cold. All we need is a little bit, see? And then 10 seconds. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 0. Add more 3 seconds. Enter the fingers. There we go. Got hand sanitizer. I'm gonna put a little bit for the bottle as well, because if I disinfect the bottle as well, I put a little bit too much, but I'm gonna disinfect the bottle as well. So that's how it is, and I still have leftover for today, so that's good. I just have to not forget to fill it when I get back. So when I get back tomorrow, or here to the mountain tomorrow, or whenever next week, or in the coming hours, or it's cold. See, now I disinfected even the bottle. I had to do during COVID. I kept some of those practices, eh? A lot of people went back to business, eh? Went back to business like pre-COVID. I thought we were gonna make a great leap forward. Millionaires, billionaires, support the dancing goddess in the dragon kingdom, the empire, for the empire, for the empire, for the regeneration of the collective North American civilization. We're not gonna enter to that side, because yesterday we entered that side. Now we're just gonna salute those builders here, Public Works. Thank you, Public Works, for the picking up of the garbage, of the trash, collecting the garbage, the trash, and those in the sewers. See, and we're gonna enter right by this trail. See, it's a little trail here. Just have to bend a little bit, but it's kind of cute, kind of cool. Oh yeah, see, it's an unofficial trail. It's an official trail, and it goes there, and you have two ways, and you just gotta get a little bit up, and see, pop on the trail. That's where it goes. It's a little special trail. See, it splits into like different trails, kind of splits from that one. It's a bit steep, so you gotta be careful, but we manage. See, there's rocks, and here we are going to the top again. See, and again, your fitness journey begins today. Greater feast, event. Tonight, tomorrow, gonna feast on a budget, but rock and roll. Sometimes you gotta be grateful. Pay rent, thank you. Pay the electricity bill. Electricity bill is already paid for December. I'll show you when we get further down, or maybe I should look right now, but Let's just get on the trail and we go rock and roll. And thinking about farmers now all day. Maybe they need a love. They need some hug. Truckers with it. Nurses. The teachers, you know. The teachers. Teachers need some of that loving. So we just gotta blah blah blah, but got some action, you know. Can't force love. Love gotta come. It's not all about passion, of course. Sometimes we gotta balance the passion with some logic. Just like emotions, feelings, yes. Everything's gotta be a balance, equilibrium, harmony, you know. It's a hard thing to achieve. I'm working on it. Hard thing to attain. You know. My own nature, my own mediocrities, my own little things that I am mediocre, average, so at, you know. While balancing and being in equilibrium and harmony with things that I'm super great and excellent as. World's greatest dancer, world's greatest dancing, living millennial rainbow poet. Millennial rainbow poet, being a millennial and a rainbow dragon who dances the best, and my poetry is the best, as you can see from some of my rock and roll creations. And my poetry can be a little bit of rock and roll. Got some rap, R.A.P. Rap for the farmers, in those steel toes, butchers, bakers. They chop, gotta need that bread and that cheese and that lettuce. From the farmer, food security stars, then it. Thank the nurses, farmers for you eat. Thank the farmers for you eat. Thank the farmers for you eat. Give me some push-ups, give me some drills. Give me some love and give me some hugs. On the forest fitness journey. I see skyscrapers, construction workers, they don't rock, build it. With those cranes. You know that I love those cranes. I actually am a fan of cranes, so rap for the construction workers, man. 24/7 construction. Who's gonna build the buildings, housing? I can only rock and roll for them, learn a little bit, learn as I go. Citizen Integration 3 Dragon Army. We learn everything. We learn everything. Cement, rocks, steel toes, security purpose, security service based on my philosophies, integrated with all existing institutions and organizations. With all existing institutions and organizations. Right? With all existing institutions and organizations, right? The institution and the organizations who are, right? It's who are now, right? It's who are now. Now, hopefully somebody gonna get that good hug. We do a lot of things in civilization. Civilization is a privilege. Yeah, sometimes I wake up moody still, but I'm no longer depressed and suicidal. I've been through a lot. A lot of people, a lot of us have, especially with the COVID. Liberation, sexual liberation ain't easy. Came with blood, sweat, and tears for me. I am androgynous, gay, pansexual. I am androgynous, gay, pansexual. What does that mean, androgynous, gay, pansexual? Well, that means what it means. I like my BDSM switch, bondage, domination, submission, sadomasochism. No need to spy on me, Stasi. Stasis are gone. After November 1989, we're East German secret police. We had a new policing, 21st century. Citizen integration. Encourage citizens to work out, train, exercise. With fun, with joy. The joy of physical fitness. The joy of physical activity. The joy of nature and civilization. The joy. Let's go armed forces. Gotta go change some of those diapers. Read some children's books. What do you put on your uniform for? You got children in daycare workers. Rock and roll for the daycare workers. Changing some of those diapers. Rock and roll for the daycare workers. Changing some of those diapers. Yeah. Changing some of those diapers, man. We got to rock and roll 24/7. See? Fellow citizen on the jog, salute. Good for you. A few came. Looks like rain. I'm going to have to stop my work because I don't want to damage my laptop, which is my work tool, but I'm only happy to see people jogging. Doing that jog, investing in the body. Here's a whole gymnasium, and the air here is clean. The air here is fresh. So if I am to clean somebody else, help somebody else clean, my brothers and sisters, well, I gotta cleanse myself, right? So I gotta cleanse myself. Inhale powerfully and exhale. Clean in and out. Got fresh air here. And we're trying to preserve this place right in the heart, south of the island, right? Heart south of the island. Heart south of the island, indeed. Heart south of the island. Preserve it. Some things from the past are still good. Hydro dams, some of those built in the 40s, in the 50s, 60s still work, They can provide that water. Gave me for this work to do this video, to do my coffee and take my shower and do my laundry early this morning. Thanks to those Hydro-Quebec dams. Let's build 7 more Hydro-Quebec dams in the coming 7 years. Give it all the way to the United States. You know, buy, sell, Wall Street, BlackRock is Larry Fink, one of the biggest, not that well known, but BlackRock is not to be confused with Blackstone. They're two different institutions. Some people I discussed with about it confuse them, and they say Stephen A. Schwarzman, and Larry Fink. They're not the same institutions, but whatever. Finance. What is money? Money is to buy, sell. That is what money is. That's why I firmly believe in my DRT theory, where we are now. Without debt, debt refusion to take all public and private debt. North American collective civilization, refuse it, peg it to the United States dollar, do the conversion to the United States dollar from Canadian dollars to pesos to Haitian gourd, and create the universal exchange, and they see in a parallel life. I know everything about computers, microchips, gadgets like this. This is 3G, 4G, and I believe that's even 5G, pizza size. Transmitting radio waves. That's how the cell phone works. I know a little bit in a parallel life. I build supercomputers, satellites, microchips, ICBM rockets. Let's build some more coast to coast inter-defense, 11 points. 11 points of inter-defense, coast to coast, North America. We got to build 3 up. Canada on the East Coast, 3 that ways to intercept, be able to intercept the missiles I meant. A sort of a North American iron laser dome. So like Israel has. North America with 11 points on the West Coast, 11 points on the East Coast. 3 on each coast, 3 on the west side of Canada, 3 on the east side of Canada, east, then 5 in the US on the east and 5 on the other side of the west coast, and then 3 in Mexico with us. So North America put in Mexico in NORAD Dragon Army, Elon Musk Dragon Army. For that, that's what yours truly is asking for. Stay on the right. You're pro-labor and love universal revolutionary centrist. Might not agree with my uncle prime minister on all things. Maybe sometimes I'm 50-50, sometimes 70-30, sometimes 20-10, sometimes 90-10. But hey, that has got to give. The RT, debt refusion to you. What is it? Look, I'm going to show you the debt today. So I'm marching here, cleaning my lungs, having survived depression, being suicidal, COVID. It's like death, pestilence, and disease. It was like death, pestilence, and disease when I had it in February 2020, 3.5 years ago, 44 months now already, more than 3.5 years. And now something else started, supposedly. From China, there's another wave of a mysterious illness. Here it is. Look at that. That is ballooning debt charges. 2020, 2021, it was 20.3 billion. Keep in mind that a billion is 1,000 million, has 9 zeros. 2023 to 2024, it was 46.5 billion. So in 3 years, it more than doubled. It would have been 40.6, right? Double. 20.3 times 2 is 40.6. So it's 46.5. More than doubled. That's just the ballooning debt charges. The interest, in other words. The charge of all this money we got to invest. Healthcare infrastructure. There's no way around this. But my debt refusion theory. That's solutions. Gotta find a solution. What was my solution? Get out of depression, visit Canada, see Peggy's Cove. Wow. See the West Coast, see that Vancouver. See that Vancouver. See that Vancouver, man. on the West Coast. That got me out of depression, crossing Canada. I say, hey, so much more to see, so much to do, so much to write. This is my country, my home here, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, North America, and yes, planet Earth, world citizen, but fundamentally I am a North American, Canadian, Quebecer. Personally, I do not feel nor have a sentimentality that I'm a member of a diaspora or that stuff like that. This is my home, Montreal. This mountain is my second home. I got a dragon of the lair a few kilometers away from here, you know, and whatever the case may be. And this is my home in the past life now and in previous incarnations. So this is my home. This is all I know, really. So DRT, debt refusion theory, there's no way around what's the debt. Everything, this debt has skyrocketed in the past decades, and where we are now, the public and the private debt, but my theory. That I firmly believe. With all the things that I don't know, COVID exactly, although I believe COVID was created by transmitted from snakes to human beings. I don't know for sure. It could have been something else. I cannot rule another possibility out. That is what I believe, snakes. And of course, that I had it and I survived it, and I'm rebirthing during this COVID, and I want for our collective North American civilization a rebirth. Got a lot of public works, infrastructure renewal act, man, highways. You know, were built in the 50s, 60s, 70s. You got sewers, new sewers. There's a lot of work to be done, man. It's work. Together, you have to get blah, blah, blah. We're farmers and nature, environment, we got to do it. I firmly believe, as a rock and roll philosopher artist, that my trinity of theories, the holy trinity via the fourth dimension love, is what's best for the creation of the two complementary covenant and cooperative institutions. The North American Citizen Security and Defense Integrated Security and Defense Force, the Dragon Army, with the Dancing Goddess Army. The Dancing Goddess, that DGA. The Dancing Goddess Army, that DGA. Dancing Goddess Army, that DGA. Dancing Goddess Army, right? The North American Citizen Integrated Dance League, for purpose and pleasure, to clean the environment, organize dancers. Let's go NFL, National Football League, as much as I love football. North American football, American football. That gridiron. Dancing is my favorite sport. Let's go give some more to the women's sports leagues. Support the DGA of 1%, blah, 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 blah. I know. We got COVID. Let's go, millionaires, billionaires, financial food security. Let's go this Christmas holiday season. Let's please get them some trees. Finance the citizens some trees, the children some toys, you know. It's going to be tough for many, even myself included, you know. I've been years struggling and working out, training, exercise, and gives me joy, see. Give me channeling the aggression, feel good. We and have been and will continue to call for the mass financing across the North American civilizational complex for citizens to work out, to train, and to exercise. Let's go. Dr. Dragon prescribes 50 push-ups, 50 squats. Here it is, see? That's new plantations. They did a good job. It has that ribbon, so salutations. See? It's got ribbons. Thank you for the work. I love it. These are going to new growth. We need to rehabilitate here. New little ones, you know, it's for the environment. We got somebody planted with brains and muscle, you know, distance, one from the other, a little bit of knowledge, wisdom, you know, some laws, some principles, and you got another one. All these here was a great plantation. How many ribbons they are? That means that they knew, like, this little one is going to go big. Hey, in the black fertile earth with rain, sun, and that's how we get nature and civilization in harmony. Got to be done. Got to plant more trees. We're switching slowly towards electric. We got to find substitutions. We got to find alternatives. We're working on it. It ain't easy. Got to be done with starting with me. Me doing a better recycling. You not leaving trash, garbage here on this, my second home, this mountain, on Mount Royal. To do better recycling. Respect to those who picked up the recycling. Hey, Monday. That service comes with the garbage comes in the morning. Somebody came with a big truck, took out the recycling. We got to do proper recycling. Make sure things that doesn't go into the recycling. Hey, we got to have Dancing Goddess Army check. Do bi-weekly, weekly, monthly inspections. See, encourage citizens to recycle better. You know, more than encouragement, not necessarily the punishment, but more like an encouragement. To encourage, you know, to get that encouragement through the workout, train, exercise. Right? For us to develop super science and science. I believe in science and spirituality. The body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. Science of fitness. Sometimes you just got to do push-ups, squats, hawks, do my workout. Sometimes you just got to go for a walk. It starts today, your fitness journey. Let's go on those steel toes. I put more marching steps than all the generals of NATO combined during COVID. I put in more marching steps than all the generals of NATO combined during COVID. That's my new CV. Curriculum vitae. I put in more marching steps in steel toe boots, military grade. Got these just March after I had COVID. March or April, but I think it was. Anyways, I got them about 3.5 years ago. So it might have been March or April 2020. But it's been a few years I've been marching in them military grade steel toes. What I do? I gotta do it. Gotta do a little bit. So you gotta channel that aggression. Gotta do workout, train, exercise, not to harm none. Fellow citizen, good Samaritan, you know. Try to be a good Samaritan. You can say anything you want, but you can't make threats. That's why I draw the red line, you know. And DRT theory, my theory, back to the DRT, where we are now with the ballooning debt interest, where we are, there's no other way around it. There's no other way around it now. Where we are, where we have reached the DRT, the debt refusion theory, for the creation of what I call the UE, the Universal Exchange Unit. Universal Exchange Unit, the UE. So, my DRT theory explained. I'm going to explain it quickly before we get to the headquarters. Take all public and private debt. My private debt as a private citizen is 10,000, and take it, refuse it, whatever the number is. Refuse it. So my number, your debt, my debt, our debt, all of North America, and North American civilizational complex, the private and the public, and refuse it and create a new currency. Since the United States dollar is still the universal unit of exchange, peg it to the US dollar and create a new currency. For North America, we can even join with European Union, Israel, UE, Israel and European Union. Or other countries, other nations, will. Latin America, a new partnership for North America first, though. So I'm speaking about North America first, and then whatever. So the Universal Exchange Unit, pegged to the US dollar, since the United States dollar to the Universal Exchange. Take all public and private debt, Canada, US, Mexico, Haiti, Cuba, and North American Jamaica is part of North American civilizational complex, the islands, right? North America, it's included in North America. So all the debt, public and private, is going to be in the trillions. Convert the peso and the Canadian debt, Canadian dollar peso, and the Haitian gourde and other currencies, and convert it into US dollar, and that will be the initial money supply of that bank, and set at an interest of 10% maximum. That's the DRT, preferably by biometrics, the hand, the voice, and the eye being unique biometric identifiers with Microsoft, Google, partnership, Facebook, all algorithms, AI, all public and governments and organizations and institutions. Here we are, where yours truly wants to build with your help, support. And the Forgotten Goddess Temple, 7 stories high in a rainbow, circular to 7 stories high, to have to organize dances and events such as of course, dancing, celebrating the equinoxes, celebrating the tarot, hand in hand here with the Forgotten Goddess Temple right there in a circular rainbow, such as activities such as dancing, celebration of farming, the North American civilizational complex, nature, rivers, all things of nature, and the tarot and the equinoxes, goddess temple here, the Forgotten Goddess Temple, face to face with the House of the Dragon heroes. All I need is in a pyramid, simple, austere, severe, scarlet is a shade of red, make it red scarlet. House of the Dragon, I only need 3 rooms in a pyramid. How here to sleep in a room, sleeping quarters, and a kitchen to cook, kitchen to cook, room, sleeping quarters, and whatever I need right here. Oh, please do not pollute. See, gonna get another little bottle. See this? It would have polluted if. See, it already starts to disintegrate the color on it. See, it already starts to disintegrate the color on it. So I'm just gonna put it in my hand. I'm gonna wash my hands right now, but this has to be recycled also. You know, we're gonna give that recycling, right? So here I'm gonna. But see, it already starts to disintegrate, lose the color, so that goes chemicals, right, which gonna damage the flora and the fauna. So please, that's a no, s'il vous plaît, ça c'est ne pas faire ça, ne laissez pas ça ici. Don't leave that there. I'm gonna disinfect it. I'm gonna throw it, of course, to the garbage, but I'm gonna just, so I don't forget, Gonna clean my hands again. I'm gonna clean my hands again. Oh, no, don't need that much. Just need a little bit. It's cold. Let's go. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 9, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 0. And that's it. There we go. There we have it. And we're gonna rock and roll. So here, the Forgotten Goddess Temple, right here with the House of the Dragon. With your help, support, let's go. Uncle, Prime Minister, all willingly loving. All my allies and armies. Our de facto family pledge your allegiance, legions, all my allies and armies. Our de facto family pledge your allegiance, legions, all my allies and armies. Our de facto family pledge your allegiance, legions, right from this rock and roll from the Mount to Mount Royal. And this universal revolutionary century was not perfect, has to be. Thank you to farmers. Everybody gotta eat. Food security starts with them farmers, truckers, butchers, bakers, farmers, butchers, bakers, doctors, grocery store clerks. All involved in the production and the distribution of food. Farmers, nurses, firefighters. Somebody gotta love that Popo 5-0. Public security workers. Nobody's perfect, not even our Popo. Not even members of the Dragon Army. Nobody's born a dragon, not even myself. And Aspie sometimes clumsy. Now when I work out, train, exercise, when I focus on geopolitics, rock and roll, or when I do these workout training exercise marches, or when I do my own created general war integrated whole body training system Dragon Army. Here I feel good, fresh air, and grateful I paid my electricity bill was. Let's see how much it was, my bill. Gonna check it out now. So I paid my electricity bill and gotta get a little bit of let's see. Oh, if I can get it. Try to get it, see. Okay. That's that one and this one maybe. We got bills, man. Whoop. Whoop. Where you at? There it is. There it is. $66. See, to Hydro-Quebec. My account number paid. Paid to Hydro-Quebec. Paid to Hydro-Quebec. Payé, that is in French for paid. Payé, Hydro-Quebec amount, confirmation number. To Hydro-Quebec, $66. $66 Canadian. But that is clean, zero pollution, zero emission, eh? That is clean, zero pollution, zero emission energy. I want to see more dams built. The new Laromen complex was open, and you gotta be patient because we're gonna switch to that French as we're gonna go rock and roll because we rock and roll over time. Every time is our 3-hour marching workouts, and from here to my place, keep in mind that I still gotta go drill it a few more hours, like 1.5, 2 hours to get to my place. So keep in mind that my place is far from the mountain, far from some, for some, less for others, but it depending from where I starting point, depending if it's east, west, or whatever entrance, the different entrances. Now I entered by the south by McGill, but of course by the south by McGill, it's where I entered, and of course if I enter by another side it's less, or it can be more, but depending what when I say from where, right? From where my and it looks like the sun, my Pope, the King, is gonna shine, is gonna shine and is gonna rise and gonna be a good melody for the lovers. We're gonna get it all the way to see the city. We're gonna go to see the city. I'm gonna go to see the city. My hometown. In this life and in another life. There we are at the back of the Belvedere. We made it at the back of the Belvedere. Back of the Belvedere. I think we're gonna pass by inside to get a little bit of that hydration, but we kind of got hydrated. But today's 6 degrees. I think it went back up to 7. Yes, crow. I know the crows, and that crow is the only one cheering me on. Say, go, dragon, go. Crows are my only cheerleaders. My number one cheerleaders is crows. My number one cheerleaders crows. My number one cheerleaders are crows. They also say we also know your secrets, but we also know theirs. So no need to trip. No need to trip. No need to trip. Conversations with secret agents had in the past and during COVID, and say, hey, don't worry, dragon. Some gangster rappers also like to be put on leashes and pretend they're dogs. So some gangster rappers also like to be put on leashes and pretend they're dogs. And so some gangster rappers also like to be put on leashes and pretend that they're dogs. Here we are. I said, that's right, Crow. I love you too. They know my secrets. They know that once a week I'm a queen and a king and a queen of spades once a week. The crows know that I'm a king and a queen of spades. Once a week I'm a king and a queen of spades. See, that is the mountain. That is Montreal. And the sun is gonna shine. Looks like it's gonna burst through, man. Oh yeah. Here we are. The headquarters of the dancing goddess in the Dragon Kingdom. Let's go through the bite and come discuss and dance with yours truly here. Come discuss and dance with yours truly here. And the sun's showing a little bit somewhere is rising and setting, but here we are at the... Thank you, farmers, butchers. I see the nurses. I see the public truckers. The truckers, I see them all the way to Mexico bringing those goods, those potatoes, that lettuce, and that soda, and everything that's being transported. I see the nurses, doctors. I see the nurses and the doctors. I cheer for them, the nurses and the doctors and the grocery store clerks. Gotta send them a little bit of loving. And we're here for that rock and roll 24/7. Here we are. We made it to the top. And we're gonna look at the greatest city in the world in a bit. Greatest city in the world. Right here on Mount Royal. We made it. Look at the beautiful city. And those skyscrapers again. Thank you, farmers, nurses, firefighters, butchers, grocery store clerks, all involved in the production and the distribution of food. Those workers there who going to build some more extension to the road. We're going to have a sightseeing right there, something new built with east, west, north, south, and they're going to build some more public workers right here. And here's where we switch it from to the French. And those are the skyscrapers right there, what you can see, and that is the south, that is the west, that is the north, and that is the east. And here we have a little bit of history. What do we have here? Wow. The history. On October 2nd, 1535, Jacques Cartier, discoverer of Canada, climbed this mountain under the guidance of the Indians. Wow. Of the village of Hochelaga, and impressed with the beauty of the landscape displayed before his eyes, he gave it the name of Mount Royal, from which it came Mount Royal, from which Montreal took his name. Wow, 1535. That's almost 500 years ago. And you have the French version there. Now we're going to switch it to that French. I'm going to start reading in that French. Et on est ici sur le Mont-Royal. Donc le 2 octobre 1535, Jacques Cartier, découvreur du Canada, gravit cette montagne sous la conduite des Indiens de la bourgade d'Hochelaga, et devant la beauté du paysage qui s'offrait à ses yeux, lui donna le nom de Mont-Royal, d'où la ville de Montréal prit son nom. Fait qu'on a un petit peu d'histoire, on sait un petit peu d'histoire, and we know a little bit of, history, and on apprend. 1535, fait 500 ans. Wow, ça fait longtemps quand même. It's been a while. Fait qu'on va faire un message pour les fermiers. On les aime, les fermiers, les pompiers, les camionneurs de la belle province, de ceux du Nord, puis les pompiers en premier, parce qu'il faut qu'il y ait un massage thérapeutique. Les infirmières aussi. Et quelqu'un se tient par la main, vous faites bien. C'est ça que j'aime voir. Continuez. Tenez-vous par la main, puis donnez-vous un câlin comme jamais avant. Vous l'avez fait avec consentement, bien sûr. Et je veux peinturer ça en rouge, puis en arc-en-ciel, que de gauche à droite, du nord au sud, dans la belle province, les fermiers et les infirmières, on vous aime, les enseignants sont en grève. Les enseignants. Je marche aujourd'hui pour eux, puis pour la fête du plus grand poète Crowley en tant que télémite du plus grand poète et qui danse le plus et qui a été le plus grand jamais été. Aleister Crowley, mon père, spirituel. Donc, regardez la ville, les gratte-ciel qui ont été bâtis. Oh, il y a d'autres qui se font construire, hein, les travailleurs en construction. On vous salue puis on vous aime. On voudrait avec les grues, ils construisent, qu'on en construise plus puis on met plus de peinture, continue à bâtir. Bien d'autres centrales, des centrales de l'Hydro-Québec, avec grâce lesquelles qu'on a de l'électricité qui ne pollue pas, merci les constructeurs qui l'ont bâti avant. Non, on remercie les pompiers puis les corbeaux, on les aime. Les corbeaux qui me chantent puis qui m'encouragent. Oui, les corbeaux eux-mêmes. C'est les corbeaux qui viennent puis qui me chantent. Ils disent, le dragon arc-en-ciel, je connais tes secrets, mais je connais l'air aussi. Pas grave, votre artiste athlète entretien. On va aller Partenariat, puis on garde à la danse. Donc, on continue à aller à la marche. Donc, on monte ces escaliers, puis on chante une bonne chanson. Si vous ne parlez pas d'amour, je veux rien savoir. Merci les fermiers. Les caméras, je vous encourage tous et toutes à faire de l'entraînement physique. L'entraînement physique a été sera ma médecine et thérapie de choix. Et avec une pompe, votre dragon arc-en-ciel vous prescrit, le docteur du peuple vous prescrit 50 pompes, 50 câlins avec consentement, donnez-vous un câlin comme jamais avant. Et j'ai hâte de voir quand ça va être construit tout ici, l'investissement des travailleurs publics pour le changement des aqueducs qui changent les aqueducs puis les égouts. Mais d'ici du Mont-Royal. Et je vous encourage. Faites de l'exercice et votre conditionnement physique commence dès aujourd'hui. Votre conditionnement physique commence dès aujourd'hui. Maintenant, votre conditionnement physique commence dès aujourd'hui, dès maintenant. Partez en forêt. Partez en forêt, ah ouais, en forêt dans la montagne, venez. Mon premier ministre, mon oncle, avec lequel des fois je suis 50-50, 70-90. Câlin pour M. Legault aussi. Des câlins pour tout le monde, des bisous. Des bisous en premier. Des bisous en premier. Je fonde l'Empire pour l'Empire. Avec 718 milliards de bisous. Des châteaux et puis des câlins avec ça, votre artiste, athlète, philosophe indépendant. Dragon arc-en-ciel. Analyste en géopolitique puis un 7e comédien. Qui n'est pas parfait loin de là, votre androgyne pansexuel, votre dragon. Dragon arc-en-ciel. Votre dragon arc-en-ciel à votre service. Vous faites appel pour le financement de l'entraînement physique à travers le collectif de Civilisation Americain. Ah oui, toutes les ligues de sport. C'est le temps qu'on finance les citoyens, puis s'il vous plaît, soutenez le rêve de votre dragon arc-en-ciel, soit le royaume de la déesse et du dragon qui danse. Le royaume de la déesse et du dragon qui danse. Le royaume de la déesse et du dragon qui danse, et du dragon et la déesse qui dansent. L'Empire, ici, sur la montagne. Puis je vous envoie l'amour jusque dans les petites villes Saint-Eustache, Trois-Rivières, Saint-Adrien. Mais Saint-Adrien, il y en a 2. Et dans les 17 régions. Jusqu'aux îles de la Madeleine, je vous chante. Avec les bras dans les airs. Tellement de choses, je sais pas. Je sais que les enseignants sont en grève. Il y a une offre. Première offre a été rejetée, deuxième offre a été rejetée, je pense aussi. On s'attend à une troisième offre meilleure. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? On finance l'entraînement physique. Puis on prend le soleil même en novembre. On est décembre le 1er aujourd'hui. Ben là, j'ai déjà payé ma facture d'électricité comme j'ai monté tantôt quand je parlais l'anglais. On fait l'effort, on fait le compromis. Du français, le grand compromis. Du français qu'on a fait de là longtemps, on continue à le faire. Faites un effort. Ah ouais, comme un aigle, on s'élance. Et on les invite à qu'ils viennent dans ça, même les Américains, mes frères et sœurs, je suis né dans 2 vies antérieures. J'ai servi les 2 fois. Après 1776, dans l'armée américaine, dans l'armée états-unienne. Puis, je fais appel à vous tous pour qu'on fonde une nouvelle institution, une armée citoyenne. L'armée du dragon soit l'armée nord-américaine citoyenne intégrée pour le service pour la sécurité et la défense de côte à côte, puis les situations d'émergence d'urgence de la côte est, ou qu'il y a l'Atlantique à la côte ouest, ou qu'il y a le Pacifique. Puis ici, avec votre aide, soutenez mon rêve. L'Empire pour construire le temple à 7 étages dans une tour en arc-en-ciel. À 7 étages dans une tour en arc-en-ciel. À 7 étages dans une tour en arc-en-ciel qu'on bâtit, construit. À 7 étages, 7 en arc-en-ciel, la tour de Babylone, la déesse, avec milliers et millions de noms. Ah, pour des activités comme l'activité physique, la danse, qui est mon sport préféré, vous savez. Et avec, bien sûr, de la méditation sur la nature, sur la flore, sur l'équinoxe, sur la flore et sur la faune, pour la flore et pour la faune. Ici, pour avoir des activités, comme je dis, puis avec la maison, pyramide. Ça va, austère, en écarlate c'est rouge, écarlate. Ici, en pyramide de rouge écarlate, à 3 chambres. Tout ce que j'ai besoin, c'est une chambre à dormir, une chambre à coucher, puis une cuisine, une salle de bain pour dormir juste ici, avec le temple de la déesse vis-à-vis à 7 étages, avec la maison du dragon ici à la gauche. Puis, ben, dans le fond, ma gauche, c'est la droite maintenant. À gauche, c'est ma droite. Puis, il faut garder la droite. Puis, vous pouvez faire l'entraînement physique ici. Ça fait du bien. Faites un peu d'entraînement comme mon citoyen qui est parti à la marche. Je vous encourage. Ça me fait toujours plaisir de voir des gens qui viennent puis s'entraînent pour en faire le royaume de la déesse et du dragon qui danse, le partenariat public-privé. Soutenez le PPP. Mon oncle, le Huawei. On encourage avec Trudeau, c'est mon cousin, puis mes cousines, cousines, ma famille du Québec, les Québécois, vous êtes ma famille. On s'adopte, je vous adopte, on se marie ici ensemble. On se marie direct là, sur la montagne. Le bon peuple, puis le dragon arc-en-ciel, on fait un grand mariage. Un mariage de 7 ans. On fait un mariage avec les États-Unis, puis le Mexique, puis le Nord-Américain aussi. On peut en prendre un peu d'espagnol. J'étais un peu plus. Je l'ai appris moi, quand même, les derniers 7 ans. Mes voisins, c'était du Mexique, quand même des Nord-Américains. Bon, quand je dis, je suis Québécois, Canadien, Nord-Américain, puis oui, je peux être citoyen du monde, mais je suis né direct sur l'île de Montréal dans une autre vie, puis une vie antérieure, puis j'ai des louissures à pousser des chevaux sur une calèche, puis ici, j'ai chez nous, puis je souhaite la paix dans le monde, mais je suis Québécois, Canadien, Nord-Américain. Personnellement, je me considère pas en étant un membre d'une diaspora ou quoi que ce soit. C'est chez nous ici, et puis c'est ici, chez nous, puis c'est l'Amérique du Nord, puis Canada, Québec, puis bon, ici, c'est ma deuxième maison, Mont-Royal, puis les Québécois, Québécoises, puis c'est ma famille, puis c'est ici, puis that's it, that's all, rock-and-roll, pas besoin de plus que ça, puis je vous invite, puis faites de l'entraînement physique, puis faites de l'effort pour en faire de l'entraînement physique, puis enfin, aujourd'hui, ça commence, votre conditionnement physique, ça commence déjà aujourd'hui, puis il faut faire un effort. C'est mieux en parler, faire un effort, puis faire un effort constant. On partait à la marche aujourd'hui, commencer un entraînement physique. Hello mon beau, poilu. Hello doggy. Un petit chien qui s'approche, mais des fois s'approche, je commence à éternuer comme vous avez vu sur l'autre vidéo parce que s'il y a des poils, mais celle-là non, je pense que c'est un poodle, mais je pense que c'est un poodle. Poodle non, sauf les poodles. Les poodles je peux les flatter, puis poodles je peux les flatter, tu sais. Les poodles, ben, je peux les flatter mes mains, puis pas pour les flatter, tu sais, puis c'est les poodles, puis que je peux flatter pendant longtemps. The poodles. Hein? Les autres races, espèces, d'autres sortes de chiens, les poils, ben, ils font tousser, puis ils font comme j'éternue. Hein? Vous avez vu dans l'autre, quand il y a eu l'autre chien, dans l'autre vidéo, il s'est rapproché, puis j'ai éternué comme 3 fois. Ben, c'est ça les réactions à certains poils, la longueur, je pense. Je parlais avec un médecin il y a une couple d'années, puis il a dit c'est le poil, soit la texture du poil, la longueur ou l'épaisseur. Donc c'est ou les chiens qui, leur poil tombe plus vite. C'est possible, c'est ça à cause de ça. Les réactions allergiques que je fais que quand ils se rapprochent, puis quand ils me touchent, quand je les touche, certains chiens, pas tous, les poodles, non. Les poodles, non. Sauf les poodles. Puis d'autres chiens, peut-être des pitbulls, non plus, je pense. D'autres chiens, c'est sûr qu'ils ont plus là, le poil plus long. Fait que ce petit chien, non, je pense que c'était un poodle, mais j'étais pas sûr. C'était un poodle ou un petit Pékin, comment on appelle ça? Un pékinois, genre. Je pense pas, mais en tout cas, mais ça avait l'air de ça, un pékinois, un petit poodle. Un enfant poodle. Bon. Si on soutenait le rêve pour la renaissance du collectif de Civilisation Americain. Aujourd'hui à la bourse, si vous faites 1 million, donnez 10% de la charité millionnaire, milliardaire, s'il vous plaît, achetez des bonbons, puis des cadeaux pour les enfants, pour les arbres de Noël. Les arbres de Noël, faites un don. Ah oui, ma Céline. Ah oui, cadeau millionnaire, milliardaire. Puis soutenez aussi le rêve de votre dragon arc-en-ciel pour la renaissance du collectif de civilisation américain, ici de l'île de Montréal, de chez nous, pour en faire du bien, puis du bon. Puis pour la renaissance, ça prend de l'action. Hein? Ici, je me nettoie les poumons, l'air il est frais ici. Donc, je peux prendre des respirations profondes. Ah oui, ça fait du bien, ça. Ça fait du bien. Puis je peux me nettoyer parce que si je veux mes citoyennes, citoyens, citoyennes, si je veux faire le nettoyage à l'extérieur, je dois me nettoyer premièrement moi-même. Hein. En marchant ces bottes de cap d'acier aujourd'hui, si je veux faire le nettoyage à l'extérieur, mais je dois me nettoyer moi-même. Je dois faire le nettoyage de moi-même, puis je dois me nettoyer, puis pour nettoyer les autres. Fait que des grosses respirations, puis je remercie la gratitude. J'ai payé ma facture d'électricité, 66 $. Je veux que je construise 7 autres centrales dans les 7 prochaines années, puis je veux qu'on en fasse plus pour le collectif de civilisation américain. Puis aujourd'hui, les enseignants sont en grève dans la province. Ils font, je pense, puis ils chantent pour les autres. Qu'est-ce qu'ils mettent sur la table, là? Les battements comme un aigle, j'ai du Rock&Roll, des bisous et des câlins pour les autres. Porter du rouge en plus, puis le rouge, c'est ma couleur préférée, mais j'aime bien le bleu puis le blanc, puis on fait un compromis, le rouge du dragon avec la fleur de lys. Ça marche ensemble, complémentaire, comme la civilisation, c'est un privilège, hein? La civilisation, ben c'est un privilège, la civilisation, c'est un privilège, mes soeurs. Merci les fermiers, la sécurité alimentaire commence avec les fermiers dans les fermes qui construisent nos patates, les courges, j'adore cuisiner les courges, je mijote. Tu sais? Et les camionneurs, les infirmières, les pompiers. Même quelqu'un, faut qu'il y ait des policiers, j'ai déjà fait, hein? Ma retraite criminelle. C'est une chanson que j'avais composée. Je suis sorti à la retraite, j'ai fait ma retraite criminelle. Avec elle, je danse, puis je fais l'amour avec une policière. J'ai fait ma retraite criminelle. Maintenant, je fais l'amour avec une policière. Je fait ma retraite criminelle. Maintenant, je fais l'amour avec une policière. C'est un peu de folklorique, ça. C'est un peu de folklorique, ça. C'est plus des années 60, 70, 70, 80, folklore québécois. Moi, une fois, je suis québécois-canadien nord-américain. Si vous êtes ma famille, vous n'avez pas le choix. Mais moi, on va t'adopter de la belle province. Mais that's it, that's all rock-and-roll. Fait que je vous en compose des chansons en 24 sur 24, hein, de la gratitude. Là. Merci les fermiers dans les champs de patates. Hey, maintenant, les enseignants et les enseignantes sont en grève. Je suis un centriste. Hein. Je suis pro-amour puis travail. J'ai mes propres théories pour l'Union nord-américaine du dragon. Tu sais. L'Union nord-américaine du dragon pour les travailleurs. L'Union nord-américaine du dragon. L'Union nord-américaine du dragon, tu sais. Puis voyons, amour, maintenant ils sont en train peut-être de prendre un verbe. J'aime. Amour, on aime, j'aime, vous aimez, nous aimons, futur, passé, présent, plus que par moi aussi, j'ai besoin de Becherel, qu'est-ce que vous en pensez? Hey, même le premier ministre. Ouais, Legault, oui, mon oncle, Legault. Dites, ben, que vous aussi, vous avez besoin du Becherel. Ben oui. Ben, l'Assemblée nationale, venez à vous autres danser ici sur le Mont-Royal. On fait un compromis, hein. On fait une négociation. C'est toujours un compromis. Ma liberté, ma sécurité maintenant. J'essaie à tous les jours d'être un bon samaritain, hein. La gratitude, hein. J'ai du café, j'ai du thé, puis... Et j'ai plus de saucisses, mais j'ai quand même des petits bains des croissants. J'en ai 3 qui me restent, je pense, avec chocolat en plus. Fait que 3 croissants sans chocolat, juste plein, mais ils sont bons. Merci les boulangers. Puis j'ai une petite chocolatine, tu sais. Fait que, puis voir faire un petit peu la fête d'asseoir pour Aleister Crowley. Je suis un guide spirituel universel qui a plein de questions. La nature, puis le corps. C'est un temple pour le plaisir puis pour l'amour. Je peux me demander, j'ai des chatouilles. Je vous chatouille, si vous voulez. On chatouille. Chatouille, bisous, câlin. J'en ai plein à te donner de ça. Du rock-and-roll, j'en ai en masse. Des poèmes, j'en ai en masse. La philosophie, ma trinité de théorie. La théorie d'intégration citoyenne. La théorie de la refusion de la dette. Puis la théorie de la fusion démocratique. Cette trinité de théorie, quand ça est implémenté par la 4e dimension. La 4e dimension, c'est l'amour. C'est l'amour. L'amour, c'est l'action. Si je vais me le demander, je vous fais l'amour, mais tout le bon peuple, tu sais, au lit de la Madeleine, il n'y a pas de problème. Vous pouvez dire non, pas de câlin, je veux pas de câlin, pas de château et pas de bisous, mais je chante une bonne tune. Une bonne tune. Et regarde le verre. Sur le Mont-Royal. Et les corbeaux qui chantent. Une petite chanson des corbeaux qui chantent dans belle province en novembre. Je sais pas s'ils comprennent le français, mais on les fait la traduction, ah ouais. Une traduction du rock-and-roll. Un bon rire, un bon souffle. Que ça prend un peu d'amour. Je sais bien. Mon rock-and-roll, c'est plus de la comédie. C'est plus de la comédie. J'aime bien que vous riez. En plus, vous riez, pas de problème. Je vous fais rire, mais tant mieux. Faites ma job. Des fois, il faut rire, mais des fois, il faut être sérieux. C'est comme quand je dis l'armée du dragon, c'est quand même sérieux, tu sais. Quand même des choses qui sont sérieuses, puis il faut qu'on aille commencer à vivre, puis qu'on vit. C'est des temps durs. Ça fait 3 ans et demi, on sort de la COVID, on sort de là, toutes les prédictions, ça se passe, puis tu sais, la guerre mondiale, la 3e guerre mondiale, la guerre nucléaire, c'est possible, les missiles qui ont été faits de l'Union soviétique pendant les 44 ans, 1947 à 1991, quand la dissolution de l'Union soviétique a eu lieu, en décembre 25, fait 44 ans de juillet 1947. En décembre, 25 décembre, le jour de Noël, en 1991, tu sais. Puis moi, le Nazaréen, rabbin Jésus, moi j'ai ma version rock-and-roll de Jésus, that's it, that's all. Moi j'ai ma version rock-and-roll de Jésus, that's it, that's all. Moi j'ai ma version de rock-and-roll de Jésus, that's it, that's all. Puis je sais pas, je sais bien, je sais pas, j'ai de l'amnésie, puis peut-être à cause j'ai consommé trop de drogue en ma jeunesse, mais qu'est-ce qui m'intéresse, c'est les dernières années, mon travail en tant qu'artiste, athlète, philosophe indépendant, ma renaissance, votre renaissance, la belle province, l'Amérique du Nord, puis oui, pour la paix mondiale, mais fondamentalement, je suis un Nord-Américain, Québécois, Canadien que je connais ici. Mes propres luttes, mes propres défauts, avec l'Asperger, je suis aspi, une minorité, hein, c'est moins d'1%. Moins d'1% de la population qui a l'Asperger. Tu sais, c'est j'ai eu du travail durant la COVID, puis j'ai eu de la difficulté avec le travail à cause de l'Asperger's, mais j'ai fait du travail indépendant. Paradoxe, un gros paradoxe. Mon travail en tant qu'analyste indépendant en géopolitique, parce que les aspis, nous autres, on a des obsessions. Les obsessions, c'est pour moi-même, je parle, parce que les aspis, ça varie, ça peut être de la science, la philosophie, moi, c'est la géopolitique, le sport, la danse, c'est mon sport préféré, l'entraînement physique, puis bien sûr, l'entraînement physique, le sport, puis bien sûr, le sport, 24/24, l'entraînement physique, j'ai créé mon propre système d'entraînement physique, la géopolitique, les choses de religion, j'ai des études religieuses, j'ai étudié la religion, puis sur les choses de la civilisation, puis tout ça. Et ça me rend joyeux quand je vois du monde. Fait en tant qu'Asperger, j'ai ces obsessions. Tu sais? Voyez les cyclistes. Ils font le cyclisme, c'est bon. Quelqu'un qui se tienne par la main, c'est bon. Ça, je veux voir. Du monde qui font l'entraînement, qui se tiennent par la main. Tu sais? Faites bien. Puis, c'est un paradoxe que mes obsessions, ils ont comme fait un paradoxe que ça se passe. Qu'est-ce que j'avais prédit par mon analyse, hein? Par mon analyse que j'avais faite. Hello. You want to say something? Oui, madame. I am filming right now. You can English.
What are you doing? What kind of movie are you making?
I'm actually making. I come here to work out a lot and do some rock and roll, and I do a lot of singing, a lot of rock and roll stuff like that. Meditation for the farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, grocery store clerks, for the firefighters. How about you guys?
We're just walking.
Oh yeah, good. Encourage you to go all the way to the top and double your walk.
Yes, okay.
Love you guys. That was nice. They asked what I did, what I was doing, so I told them. Ils m'ont demandé qu'est-ce que j'étais en train de faire, fait que je leur ai dit, mais méditation, puis les chansons rock-and-roll, puis l'entraînement physique. Mais je n'ai pas dit tout de suite que j'ai l'Asperger's, mais je parlais de l'Asperger's, puis tu sais, mes obsessions après la géopolitique, tu sais, des obsessions, tu sais, avec la géopolitique, puis ça a donné quelque chose que j'avais fait, puis j'avais créé en géopolitique en 2000. Tu sais, ça fait déjà 4 ans. Ça fait déjà 4 ans, genre 2019, tu sais. En 2019, que j'avais fait l'entraînement physique, puis je l'avais créé, puis bien sûr aujourd'hui je marche, ça me rend souvent joyeux, puis le monde qui me fait un beau sourire, puis j'aime ça, puis ça me rend que si je peux faire plaisir, mais je peux faire plaisir, puis ça me fait plaisir de faire plaisir, disons ça. Mais en tant qu'aspi, j'ai des obsessions, tu sais. Fait que la géopolitique, fait que je suis intense. Quand je parle de la géopolitique, quand je fais l'entraînement physique, je suis intense. Quand je parle de choses de civilisation, puis de choses publiques, je suis intense. Je suis aussi obsédé par l'hygiène en public, hein. Je suis aussi obsédé par l'hygiène en public. Tu sais, l'hygiène en public, c'est important, tu sais. Pour ça, je dis toujours qu'on se lave les mains. Puis c'est ces obsessions en tant qu'aspi, obsédé par ces choses-là. Tu sais, l'Asperger, c'est ça. On a des obsessions, mais on peut se rapprocher trop fort, trop proche du monde des fois, là. On se rapproche trop proche du monde, tu sais. On se rapproche trop proche, où on dit des choses 2-3 fois, on répète. Donc on fait la répétition, on dit des choses 2-3 fois, puis on se rapproche trop fort des gens, puis on obsède avec du monde, puis des choses de philosophie, puis des choses qui nous intéressent au point de vue qu'on est complètement immersé, puis vient vraiment point d'être intense, puis de point d'obsession. Fait que l'Asperger, c'est aussi un de ces symptômes, c'est la répétition des choses, ou des fois je fais des gestes comme je passe la coupe d'une main à l'autre, puis à l'autre main, c'est des gestes un peu rituels, c'est comme des rituels bizarres, qui ça peut être étrange. Pour ça, peut-être dernièrement, j'ai perdu bien des amis durant les années, puis j'avais perdu bien des amis, tu sais. J'avais perdu bien des amis, mais j'en fais des nouveaux, mais c'est pas grave, tu sais. Pas savoir ce qu'on a l'Asperger, c'est une minorité, tu sais. Fait que c'est ça qu'on va faire, puis on va aller faire ici, on va aller mettre ça ici, direct. On va faire le recyclage. Wow, ça s'est rajouté ici, puis on va mettre ça ici. On va faire du recyclage, let's go. On va faire du recyclage, on met ça dans les vidanges ici. On va mettre ça dans les vidanges, on va mettre ça dans les vidanges ici. Comme ça, oui, pac. Et voilà, oh, oui, ça c'est tombé. On a fait notre part, puis maintenant, On met ça dans le recyclage. Fait que maintenant, on va se laver les mains. On se lave les mains. Avec du savon, du désinfectant, let's go pendant 10 secondes. Et on se lave les mains avec du désinfectant. On se met ça sur les mains. On va se mettre sur les mains. 10 secondes. Ah, c'est froid. Let's go. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and there we go. We put it on the back and we rock and roll with Drilly. We're gonna go by those stairs, man. And here we go up. We go up by those stairs. On monte par les escaliers. Fait que c'est ça, l'Asperger's. C'est l'Asperger's. Puis je vis avec. J'ai commencé à vivre avec puis à l'accepter parce que ça faisait des années que je l'acceptais pas. J'ai l'Asperger's. Et voilà les joggers. Ils font du jogging. Continuez, ben oui. J'aime ça voir du monde qui font du jogging. Faites bien. C'est du travail. Vous investissez dans le corps. Il faut qu'on finance. Ah ouais, Santé Québec, ça se formait, je sais pas que ça soit, mais c'est important, Santé Québec, qu'on donne des messages à la radio, mais encourager les gens à faire de l'entraînement physique. À la radio, je prends des plaintes. Ah ouais, encourager du monde à les bonnes pratiques de santé, encourager le monde à faire de l'entraînement physique, à l'hygiène en public, avec consentement de se donner un câlin, avec consentement de se donner un câlin, avec consentement de se donner un câlin. Qu'est-ce qui se passe, radio télé? Pour l'encouragement, encourager les gens, puis là on monte les escaliers, et voilà, on va monter jusqu'en haut. Do you guys need translation?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, no problem.
The chalet.
Oh yes, of course. I recommend you guys go there because you see a nice place of the city, and I always ask because I know it's only in French, so it's a pleasure for me to help you out.
Appreciate that.
Ça en fait plaisir, hein? C'est comme chez nous ici. Hein?
Très bien. Ben, le chalet est là-bas.
Oui, le chalet et le belvédère, c'est par là. Vous continuez comme ça, vous allez, le chemin là-bas est fermé. It's closed there, so you're gonna have to keep it straight, eh? So just go on the main road and you're gonna turn to the right and keep going. That's where you have to go. And you're gonna see the whole city, you're gonna see Montreal. It's so beautiful. It's my favorite place to go, and I'm really happy that you guys are gonna go there and enjoy it. And where are you guys from?
San Diego.
San Diego! Yeah. All the way from San Diego.
Yeah, it's warmer there.
Coming up and learning some French with us.
Exactly.
We love our American brothers and sisters. Y'all come here, learn some French with us, eat a lot of poutine, and we love you.
We
And
just went to Schwartz's.
what did you guys try?
Smoked meat.
Oh yeah, and did you like it? You love our bagels?
Yes.
Try the poutine, try the bagels, and I'm happy you guys made an effort to come here. We love having tourists, and some French, please. Learn some French. Take care, enjoy, guys. Hey, San Diego! De San Diego, mais j'ai fait une traduction, puis je dis c'est bon, parce que ça c'était juste en français, fait ils m'ont souri, fait que j'ai dit ben je vais essayer un peu à faire la traduction, puis je dis qu'ils viennent les touristes, parce qu'on a besoin d'avoir des touristes, fait que c'est juste en français, tu sais. Fait que ça me fait plaisir de faire la traduction, parce que des fois ils savent pas, vu que c'est écrit juste en français, tu sais. Il n'y a pas de version anglaise sur la... Ouais, fait qu'il faut faire un effort, puis faire les deux pour les touristes. Ça serait bien qu'on fasse l'anglais et le français. Moi, ça me fait plaisir de faire la traduction, puis San Diego, puis on les aime, puis we love our American brothers and sisters. San Diego! Pour San Diego! On fait un peu de rock-and-roll pour eux autres. Give it a little bit of rock-and-roll for San Diego. On les aime, on les apprécie quand ils viennent nous voir, puis je leur dis OK, aller un peu, puis ils sont allés à Belvédère, voir la ville, puis la meilleure place, puis c'est vraiment beau, puis ça vaut la peine, puis je les ai dirigés par là pour qu'ils aillent au Belvédère, à Condiarnock, puis faites un petit peu de traduction, parce que c'est écrit juste en français, puis ben les touristes qui le demandent, puis que Tu dis, c'est quoi ça dit ça? Puis je fais une petite traduction. Puis that's it, that's all. Parce qu'on a besoin des touristes qui viennent voir ici. On a besoin des autres. Puis c'est des États-Unis. Ils viennent chez nous. Puis faut faire un effort. Ça rend toujours plaisir. Puis qu'ils viennent. Puis on redémarre l'économie après la COVID. Hein? C'est important de redémarrer après la COVID. C'est important. C'est important de redémarrer. Comme c'est important de ne pas polluer, s'il vous plaît. Là, je me fraîche. I'm getting a little bit upset. See? I'm getting a bit upset. This has to be recycled. Ça là, ça passe l'hiver. This passes the winter there. It's gonna disintegrate. All this is gonna go. I don't mind y'all drinking. Have fun. Eat, have fun. Make love, have fun. Go crazy, go nuts. Harm none, harm none, harm none. Faites mal à personne. Vivez, amusez-vous, dansez. La joie, dites-moi de la fermer la gueule un peu. Je me la fermer la gueule un peu. C'est pas grave, je vais faire un compromis avec les autres. Tu sais, si je voulais me donner un petit câlin ou un petit pinch, un petit coup, mais peut-être juste me le demander, peut-être je vais dire oui, mais ça, le recyclage, s'il vous plaît. This has to go into recycling. Le recyclage, ça. Recyclage, recyclage, s'il vous plaît, please. Please, please, please. Dans le recyclage. Il va falloir que j'aille au recyclage, me laver encore les mains. I'm gonna have to go and of course wash my hands again. Que je me lave encore les mains. Wash my hands again. It's a bit on the warm side now. It's about 7 degrees. Quand même 7 degrés. Qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? On va rentrer par là. We're gonna enter drill it. Enter get that drill, you know. We're gonna go drill it a little bit to the left, and maybe we're gonna go vice versa. I guess I'm rock and roll. Greater Feast event, special Greater Feast event, yours truly. Rock and roll for the farmers. How the negotiations is going? It's a bit of strike. What's the call? What about a strike? You know? Do I work out? Train exercise. Let's go mass finance people to work out to train exercise. Ah ouais, on encourage les gens à faire l'entraînement physique. Let's go. Encourage people to work out, to train, and to exercise. Yeah, I'm happy that my brothers and sisters, fellow citizens, I was born in the USA twice in past life, so San Diego was right there. I like that they smiled. They smiled and kind of said hello, and I saw them. They were looking at the charts and they were trying to figure out. And then I said hello. They waved when I was passing by, so I decided to approach because I heard them speak English, and I offered my help to translate. It's always a pleasure for me to translate to tourists in French. And we love our French language here. We're Quebecers. We just love our language. You know, we love our language. And we have a rich cultural history. And we have rich humor, you know. We have a lot of comedy, which we're kind of... a lot of us are love of the comedy and joie de vivre, which is like joy of living and lots of comedy. But you have to understand it a bit. But it's our... We just love our French a lot, and we made the great North American linguistic compromise, you know. And listen, my prime minister is bilingual. You know, we can criticize. Well, sometimes I'm 50-50, 90-10. It's easy to sometimes criticize. So I don't criticize much unless, you know, get alternative solutions. I'm not perfect, far from it. There's flaws and vices, you know. Got my own issues. See? Got my own issues. Got my own struggles. See fellow citizens go by there, man. So I gotta watch it so I don't slide here. Kind of like steep. Very steep here. Gotta watch it so I don't slip, you know, because you got rocks there, see? I got a lot of mud, so just gonna go around about the mud, and I'm gonna go drill it by the river. It's not a river, correction, it's a lake. But gotta go by the lake and then go back up, and that will be it. That will be the workout. And again, your fitness journey begins today now. Encore une fois, votre conditionnement physique commence dès maintenant. Et je suis content, vous voyez, they're on the main road there. Ils sont sur la route principale. They're there on the main road, man. Sont là sur la route principale. Il y a des joggers, bike cyclists. Salute you. You made an effort to come work out. Good for you. Let's finance. Confinance. Gotta get that 10%, man. Gotta get 10%. If you make a million is sports leagues, NFL, National Football League, NHL, MLB, NBA, let's go finance some fitness, some public-private partnership with the governments, institutions, organizations. You know, I created my own workout training program. I suggest as young as 7 people could do it because it requires no equipment. It doesn't have an age limit, right? But 7 youngest, I believe. Je pense que mon entraînement physique que j'ai créé, ça peut être dès l'âge de 7 ans. 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 You know? Gotta have love and strength. You gotta be 21st century, universal revolutionary centrist. A lot of tough times. A lot of people didn't live these tough times like this, huh? Or tough times. Second World War, man, des temps durs, de la Troisième Guerre mondiale. And, hey, I predicted it. Je l'ai prédit, hein? Basé sur mes analyses. Un paradoxe, mais en tant qu'Asperger, it's a paradox about me being an Aspie. Switching that English and French around, rock and roll for English for this period right now, you know. So by 2019, made an in-depth analysis. And so back then, had concluded, I come to the conclusion. We are again set towards the course of an international conflagration because I see where things were going, U.S.-China trade war, unresolved conflicts and other tensions growing. And I predicted it. Predicted many things in many ways parallel to what has been happening geopolitically. During COVID and even now in the latest geopolitical events. I predict I create a workout training program that says I have the solutions, you know, with all the imperfections that I have. Dragon Army. Yeah, I'm Rainbow Dragon, but so are many in the NFL. They'll come out millionaires, billionaires, contracts. I know that money was money anyways. Buy, sell. It's not all about the money, huh? Buy, sell. Well, create a DRT. Implement the DRT, debt refusion theory is the only solution now moving forward. To the UE, Universal Exchange Unit. The Universal Exchange Unit. The UE. Let's go, Masterlogical brother Bill Gates. Microsoft, let's go, Masterlogical brother Bill Gates. Let's go, Masterlogical brother Bill Gates. Microsoft. But our Google, YouTube, we put science to the greater good as well. Let's put finance, science, healthy bodies. You know, it takes nature and civilization, science. Science can be used for good. Eh? Science can have a purpose. Science can have a purpose, man. You know? Science can have that purpose. Body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. Dancing goddess army complementary to the dragon army. Before pleasure and purpose. So we're gonna turn by here. Go get some more drills. What time is it now? Maybe go to the top once again and come back. And then that's it. See? Gotta get back to headquarters. Underground room of something. We'll do a second load. Continue with a little bit of cleaning. A little bit of cleaning, man. Gotta get on that clean, you know. Coming in nature, meditating, being grateful, thanking the farmers. See, look at our fellow jogger. You get that jog. See, he's investing in the body. That's work. This is work here. I'm putting on these steel-toe boots. Greater feast. Thanking the farmers, butchers, the nurses, the doctors. Gotta go by the lake, man. See if the skating rink is open, you know. See if the skating rink is open. If they gotta open it, we gotta be somebody skating, man. That's all. Here it is. It's on a bike, man. See? Gotta get by the gotta go by the lake and then turn it and then round about it, man. Par le lac. We're gonna go to the top. And then we're gonna hydrate. Hydrate with rock and roll. Thinking about the farmers now, the nurses, and grocery store clerks, all involved in the production and the distribution of food. How many truckers now going east, west, north, south across the North American civilizational complex? Maybe 93, 333, 418, 718 or more. Hundreds of thousands. Quebec, Canada, US. Loading up all those merchandise, what we need. Potatoes, groceries, wafers. I love my $1 wafers, man. 175 grams. But those come imported, but they're super. They kept the price. I was surprised because everything price is going up. Right? But these didn't. I was surprised. I said, wow. They still kept it $1. 175 $1 wafers. I love wafers. You got that hazelnut chocolate. I'm gonna get 3. Maybe tomorrow get for the greater feast. For $3 get some affordable, get sort of desserts. I love wafers. I love cheese, that bacon. Somebody now teaching, doing some phys ed maybe. School teachers, daycares, dans les garderies maintenant. Peut-être quelqu'un est en train de lire un livre aux enfants. Quelque chose de beau, pour qu'ils entendent. Quelque chose de beau. En français, peut-être un de mes livres. Bientôt, j'en ai écrit un couple. Là. Ils ne sont pas publiés. J'avais pas $500 pour acheter pour avoir accès à un agent littéraire. Tu sais. Pour avoir accès à un agent littéraire. Pour avoir accès à un agent littéraire. Ça a fait cette affaire-là. Puis je continue. We gotta keep on drilling, you know. It's we just gotta get that step in front of the other, man, sometimes. Des fois, il faut juste... c'est un pied en avant de l'autre. Sometimes things just gotta get done, you know. Like cooking, cleaning, get that mop. Get that cleaning. Get that push-ups. Des fois, il faut juste faire le nettoyage, tu sais. Faire des pompes, faire le nettoyage, puis... Sortir le balai, puis on nettoie, puis on cuisine. C'est du travail, la cuisine. Vous pouvez voir des vidéos de ma cuisine ici. Videos of me cooking, eh? 1 hour, 1 and a half, 2 hours long, just preparing the food and cooking it. It's labor, man. Sometimes you just gotta get fit, my fellow citizen, man. C'est les joggers, man. Ils sont en train de faire du jogging, fait de main. You're doing good, see? They made an effort. Made an effort there, see? They give it on the march, man. They're breaking their own fitness records. I've been breaking my own fitness records. J'ai fait mes records personnels de marche. Hein? La marche à bas de Cap d'Acier. Steel toe boots, baby. But you know, I really want to paint these, see? Look at these benches. Let's go, mayor and prime ministers. Let's paint these some blue. Red and white. On peinture ça, j'aimerais ça. Je suis prêt à faire du bénévolat, emmener de la peinture, puis emmener le premier ministre, puis la mairesse, puis ah ouais, on fait de la peinture. Genre, on fait du bénévolat. Bleu, blanc, rouge. Ou arc-en-ciel en première heure. Rainbow. De préférence en arc-en-ciel, preferably rainbow. See? All this was built by public works. Say public workers now. They're picking up the garbage, eh? Thinking about them. And about the nurses. They need a massage therapy session. Finance them. Business, all. They need them more than me. Deserve them more than me. Nurses, farmers, firefighters, les pompiers, les infirmières. Les pompiers, les infirmières. Les fermiers, eux, méritent d'avoir une session de massage thérapeutique plus que moi. Moi, pouvoir prendre un bain, ça va être beau. Mon entraînement physique. En tant qu'artiste athlète du peuple. Philosophe. Ça fait longtemps qu'on fait serrer la ceinture. Il y en a qui sont pas habitués, mais c'est dur. No, to be false. I live an austere, simple. And, what's it? Severe, austere, Spartan, 21st century rainbow lifestyle. As much as it's austere, severe, Spartan, it is rainbow lifestyle. Severe, austere, simple, Spartan, meaning highly physically active. But rainbow, je vis une mode de vie, un style de vie sévère, austère, mais spartiate du 21e siècle. Hein? Spartiate du 21e siècle. Spartiate du 21e siècle. En arc-en-ciel, en arc-en-ciel, en arc-en-ciel quand même. Même si c'est sévère, mon style de vie austère, sévère, spartiate, mais spartiate, ça veut dire que très physiquement actif. L'entraînement, l'entraînement, l'entraînement. It's workout, 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 man. See, the son de Pope, that's my Pope. Ça, c'est mon pape. Il va sortir, lui chante. Pas besoin de mes chansons. Il se lève maintenant, le coucher du soleil, le lever du soleil. Mais il va sortir 1er décembre. C'est oh yeah! Commencer à marcher vers le soleil à la place, mais. Peut-être, on va faire un petit tour. Whoop! Travail public, beau camion! Beau camion! Il recule le par en arrière. Ben, si ça recule, c'est pas en arrière. Correction par en arrière. Ah ouais, Rock&Roll. Et montage en précision. Love it. I love the white and the truck. It's kind of white and red. Nice color combo. I got a little bit of the sun. Maybe we're gonna get more past 3. When is the sunset? 14 is lower and lower until December 25. Till December 25th. Chatouille. Vous chatouille. Checkez ça. Ouais, hein. Ben, ces bancs-là aussi, j'aimerais ça les peinturer. Toutes les bancs du Montréal. All these benches also. All the benches of Mont Royal. All of them. Let's go, Mayor. Let's go, Prime Ministers. Ah oui, les premiers ministres, puis la mairesse. On les peinture. Bleu, blanc, rouge. Donnez-moi la peinture, je vais faire du bénévolat. I'm gonna do volunteering. Give me some painting. Let's do it. If not, I gotta do it soon because it's gonna start snowing. It's gonna do, if not spring, eh? Not spring, it's better now. It's coming days. C'est mieux maintenant. C'est jour, tu sais. Fait que c'est jour. You gotta get that drills, man. You gotta get that drills. Somebody wearing that red. On a bicycle, I said. Quelqu'un porte le rouge. Ma couleur, faut que ça bouge. Sur le cycliste qui pédale. They go on the pedals, man. Cyclist, you know. That's a little can there, man. Little can, see? See? It has to be recycled. Ça, il faut que ça soit recyclé ou recyclage. On va aller encore faire du recyclage. Gonna go again. Do another recycling. Encore mettre ça dans le recyclage. C'est là que ça va. C'est pour ça qu'il y a des vidanges, hein, travail public. We gotta do an effort, man. Faites un effort, puis couvrez les bacs. Ça, c'est les poubelles là-bas. That's the trash there, puis ça, c'est le recyclage. That's recycling, and that's garbage. See, we got plenty of garbage, plenty of recycling, and sometimes even specialized. Goes that ashes when you come do the barbecue. See, so we just gotta do it. Il faut que tu le fasses. You gotta do it, you know. You gotta do it, and see, we put it there, and gotta put it inside, see? Like this, we open it, and we recycle. So this goes there, see? That goes there. Ça va là, puis ça va ici. Dans le recyclage, in the recycling, that's where it goes. Don't leave it in the trash. Ne laissez pas ça là dans la forêt. So don't leave it there in the forest. And now we're gonna disinfect the hands with hand sanitizer. Du désinfectant pour les mains, you see? We're gonna put it on the hands and we're gonna rub it 10 seconds. 10 secondes. And we're gonna disinfect the bacteria, the germs, because we touched here the recycling, on a touché le recyclage, so we're gonna go drill it. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 8, 6, 5, 7, we jumped. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. We have a liftoff. A liftoff, another rocket, another satellite launch. Let's launch some more satellites. All the way connected with the sun. Gotta be connected with the sun. Gotta be connected with the sun. Il faut qu'on va connecter avec le soleil. You know, satellite gotta be built, man. Il faut qu'on construise d'autres pour la défense. Avec l'autre 10 millions qui vient se mettre pour le nouveau. For the surveillance, you gotta build more surveillance. Maybe the sun sees us all. It does, maybe. See? It's all dark. The sun is starting to rise. See? We're gonna start marching toward the sun. We're gonna go drill it again. Go to the top, and then we're gonna drill it. See? The sun is starting to shine. We're gonna go back in like that. See? It's all dark. Just focalized central sunshine. My cave for this 1st of December. We're gonna say that Akadua Telemites unite. Les Telemites on s'unit. Kadua. The crows, I love the crows, those are the souls. Les corbeaux, ça telemic souls. Try to telemit. great telemites for the empire. See, we got a little bit of the sun. Can't say it disperse the clouds, and we got a little bit of the sun. See, faites un peu du. See, gonna disperse the clouds, les nuages. Le soleil, mon papa, va sortir. See, that's how it is. See, that's the key ing. See, sun's rising, sun sets now. Okay, so a little bit. I look to the left, look to the right before you traverse. I'm gonna go all the way to the top. Again, I'm back. Wonderful. So we got a timer there. It says 55, 54. Et on va tourner par ici. Excusez-moi, je passe par ici. Merci. Okay. Merci. Et on va monter par là. Gonna go all the way up to the top. On va monter. Gotta be careful because I don't want to be too close to that dog. Has long hair. Le chien, mais celui-là, il a des poils. Les poils longs, puis les poils longs font éternuer. Puis je les admire de loin, mais avec les poils, ces poils-là, ils me font éternuer. Que le Citoyen avait le chien, puis j'étais allergique. Got allergic reactions to certain those types of dogs. Avec ses allergies à ces chiens. And there we go. Gonna go to the top and back. What time is it, Quelle heure qui est? It's at 2:36, man. 2h36. We're good to go. Good to go to the top and back. Gonna be a workout and gonna drill it back home. The Dragon Lair got some more work to do. Laundry, le lavage. It's been nettoyage, setting up the room for the weekend. You know, it's gotta be drills, man. Faut que je prépare mon office, ma chambre pour la fin de semaine. Fait que je vais encore faire le lavage, le nettoyage, les planchers. I gotta clean those. Clean the floors, man. Swipe the floors. Je dois nettoyer les planchers. Swipe those floors, and that's how we gotta go drill. Turn your heads left and right. Turn your heads left and right. Turn your heads left and right. before you cross. Avant que on traverse, on regarde de gauche à droite et la route. See those are new with a ribbon avec un ruban. C'est des nouvelles plantations. I gotta thank you. Thinking about farmers, truckers, nurses. How about those teachers? Maybe a strike deal came on the table yet. It's real time, 24/7. Rock&Roll. Rock&Roll 24/24. Peut-être une offre de financement ou une troisième offre pour les enseignants et enseignantes sont en grève. On a des meilleurs qu'on veut savoir, en avoir une chanson puis une mélodie, une chanson, une composition. Ouais, Céline, c'est un peu je danse la musique, dancing on Céline music. Let's go organize, blah 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 blah. Oh, let's go by here now. On va par ici maintenant. Oh, I see some new build. Well, that's not new build. Non, c'est not new. C'est pas nouveau, ça. Quand même une couple d'années, mais c'est pas nouveau. It's not new, but been a few years. Now the construction workers, public workers, it's for not just my forest. This is not just my mountain. It's public. It belongs to me, to you, to us. It's mine, yours, and ours. It's mine, yours, and ours. It is mine, yours, and ours. C'est la forêt, c'est la montagne, c'est le Montréal, c'est à moi, votre dragon arc-en-ciel. Là. C'est à moi, c'est à nous, c'est à vous. C'est à moi, c'est à nous, c'est à vous. Ça nous appartient tous. Tous et toutes, c'est public. Ça nous appartient. Pas juste à moi, c'est pas juste à un citoyen, c'est public. Fait que ça nous appartient. Faut faire attention parce que ça glisse à certains bords, mais ça glisse. Hein? Quand je marche, hein, des fois ça glisse. Faut que je fasse attention. Pas que je glisse. J'en glisse trop. Je retourne la tête. Faut voir s'il n'y a pas des cyclistes. How you doing? Working out?
Yeah, kind of.
That's good. Yeah. Keep it up. It's good. Feels good, eh? Here. Take care, bro. There's a nice wave. I said, I'll do some workout. Go work out. And we gotta train that. Gotta try to wave it, and I don't want to stop too much. And it's because I'm on the schedule, so make a nice wave. I always appreciated waving and a little bit of hello and rock and roll, and got a little bit of hugs. If you say I'm an ally army, pledge your allegiance. If you're an ally army, you pledge your allegiance to our family. That's it. That's all rock and roll. If you're an ally and army, pledge your allegiance to our family right here, Mountain North America, wherever you'll be. Prêtez allégeance, légion. Prêtez allégeance, légion. Prêtez allégeance, légion. Si vous êtes légion, vous êtes ma famille. Vous êtes ma famille, vous êtes ma famille. Prêtez allégeance, légion. Prêtez allégeance, légion. Prêtez allégeance, légion. Vous êtes ma famille. Prêtez allégeance, légion, légion comme de Rome, là. Puis Romain, comme légion, vous êtes prêtés allégeance, légion, vous êtes ma famille. Donc ceux qui prêtent allégeance, mais légion, c'est ma famille. Vous êtes déjà ma famille, vous êtes bien plus. Ça va à un autre niveau. Dans les dragons, envoyer des bombes. It goes to another level already on my family, but take it to the next level, you know. There's some push-ups for the dragon, and gotta get a little bit of hey, if you want hugs, I got. Tickles, I got. What I got tickles, hugs, des chatouilles puis des bisous, puis des chatouilles, puis I feel good, man. No, I feel good in the forest, on the mountain. I gotta say, as much as I am financially struggling, sometimes moody, and what is money anyway? But the only solution now where we are with the debt is my DRT. is my DRT, the debt refusion theory. There's no other way around what's happening now. There's no other way. Il n'y a pas d'autre solution que ma théorie en ce moment. La théorie de la refusion de la dette. Il n'y a pas d'autre solution pour la création de l'unité d'échange universelle. Il n'y en a pas d'autre. C'est la seule maintenant. On est rendu avec le paiement de la dette publique, puis ça suce des services publics, puis sucks from the public service, you know. So, the only solution now is the DRT, the debt refusion theory for the creation of the UE. La seule et unique solution maintenant, c'est l'unité d'échange universelle, the Universal Exchange Unit, creation for the UE, the debt refusion theory, the DRT, debt refusion theory for the creation of the Universal Exchange Unit, pour l'échange universel. That's it is, man. That's all institutions, organizations, they need to support the DRT. Institutions, oh, look at that beautiful black and white. Even support the DRT, yes. So beautiful, black and white. The other one has some black and white and red. This one has a little bit of yellow. Look how beautiful it is, see? A little beautiful. See, that's why we got flora and fauna. Vous savez comment c'était beau, noir, blanc, puis plus de petits oiseaux qu'on a avec toute la flore puis la faune. C'est pour ça, ne pas laisser des choses, des canettes qui peuvent enroger, puis du plastique. Il ne faut pas laisser ça ici, mais c'est dans les poubelles, les vidanges ou le recyclage. Don't leave that trash here. Put it in the garbage bin. Put it in the recycling. That's it, that's all, brothers and sisters. Gotta be done. Don't leave trash here. We got public security. Le travail public. Public workers. And here it is. On the road again. Les plantations des nouvelles arbres, nouveaux plants. The plantation of the new forest. See all these, look how many there are. So many new plantations. Thank you, the hands that put it. All these. Merci les mains qui les ont mis. J'apprécie ça ici. Puis la nature puis la faune apprécie ça aussi. C'est comme ça qu'on va faire le refleurissement, le renouveau. That's how we're gonna do the renewal. Natural renewal. See, like they did the plantations. Rock&Roll for them. Thank you. Dragon love you. Le dragon vous aime. Merci. It's 24/7, eh? In the lair of the dragon, 24 sur 24. Like the sun never sleeps, money never sleeps. DRT. Debt refusion, la théorie de refusion de la dette pour la création de l'unité d'échange universelle. Lui, basé sur le dollar américain, based on the United States dollar. There's no way around where we are now. With the debts, private and public debt, mortgages, everything. DRT is no way around it. No way around it. We gotta have it. We gotta have it. There's no way around it. The DRT is no other way, my brothers and sisters. Complementary with the other theories for the 21st century. Support the dream, dancing goddess in the dragon kingdom. Il n'y a pas d'autre solution que la théorie de la refusion de la dette. Ça peut pas continuer comme ça. Ça peut pas. Ça va créer. C'est un désastre, une apocalypse financière. C'est la seule solution pour sauver de l'apocalypse financière. C'est la théorie de la refusion de la dette. It's the debt refusion theory for the financial apocalypse. The only solution is the DRT. La seule et unique solution, c'est la théorie de la refusion de la dette. C'est la refusion de la dette. Is the debt refusion theory. C'est la théorie de la refusion de la dette pour la création de l'unité d'échange universelle. For the creation of the Universal Exchange Unit. Pour la théorie de l'échange universel. There's no other way around it, brothers and sisters. Il n'y a pas d'autre solution. Ça, je suis convaincu. Puis parallèlement à ce qui se passe maintenant dans le monde, dans l'analyse géopolitique, c'est l'armée du dragon. C'est the Dragon Army. The Dragon Army, Public Private Partnership Army, l'armée du dragon. Puis And the dancing God is on me. There's no other way. Il n'y a pas d'autre solution. No other solutions. Now, where we are now, the financial apocalypse, man, on the doorsteps, 2024. Maybe February. Peut-être février 2024. C'est proche, là. 3 mois, 3 months. It's possible. Crash, hein? Crash, February crash. Il y a eu déjà un crash en 2020, là. Le Corona-induced stock market crash. Le crash boursier du Corona, tu sais. DRT, man. DRT is the only way out of this. For the creation of the UE in parallel. Currency evolution, currency integration as well. Alright, currency integration, DRT UE. Financial institutions, les institutions financières. Faut qu'on fasse, let's go RBC. Bank of Canada, Federal Reserve, Banco de Mexico, la Banque du Mexique, la Réserve fédérale, ce qui est la banque centrale des États-Unis avec la Banque du Canada, puis même aussi peut-être avec à travers l'OTAN, maybe also even across NATO. You know, it's what's happening. There's no way around it. Il n'y a pas d'autre solution. There's no solution but the DRT. I'm convinced. So here we are again, where yours truly wants to build the House of the Dragon with your help. For yours truly, a pyramid, scarlet pyramid. All I need is 3 rooms, sleeping quarter, the room to sleep in, and forgotten goddess temple. Ici, le temple de la déesse oubliée, puis la maison du dragon ici. That's all I need, right? Here, House of the Dragon, a simple, austere, severe pyramid, but lots of scarlet, red is a scarlet, je say red, and the forgotten goddess temple. Et le temple de la déesse oubliée. C'est juste tout ce que j'ai besoin. All I need is right here. Let's do a little bit of stretches here. A little bit of stretching, and gotta get a little bit of hydration. So ici on est où je construis le temple de la déesse oubliée, puis après on retourne, puis we get back drills to get back, and gotta get a little bit of hydration. Super important to stay hydrated, rester hydraté, tu sais. Boire de l'eau, to drink that water, man. Gotta get a little bit of water. On s'hydrate, super important l'hydratation quand on fait de l'entraînement physique. Oh, super important to drink water. Super important to drink water. Super important de boire de l'eau. On s'hydrate, let's go, hydrate. Helicopter, chopper. Give me 300, 300 helicopter, North American integrated, Dragon Army. Satellite supercomputers connected. It's a nice chopper right there. 300 of them. One during North America, 300 hélicoptères pour la Fédération de l'Amérique du Nord, Defense Security, and 300 trucks. 300 camions, des 300 camions rouges avec coast to coast, côte à côte. Defense and security, défense puis la sécurité côte à côte. Coast to coast, defense and security de côte à côte. La défense puis la sécurité. I love helicopters, j'aime les hélicoptères. There we go. We drank it all, 710, 710. Et voilà. 710. On s'est bien hydraté. Voilà, c'est pour être de retour. Hydrated well enough. 7 minutes to 3 o'clock. 7 minutes pour 3 heures. Si on veut être de retour avant 6 heures, because my name is I gotta go now. If I am to, I'm gonna be back by 5, 6, later 6. Preferably 5. De préférence à 5 heures. Pour que je fasse le lavage. Pas trop tard. Sinon, je vais devoir le refaire demain. If not, I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. Here we are. Forgotten Goddess Temple, House of the Dragon. Support. Soutenez la construction du temple de la déesse oubliée avec la maison du dragon. House of the Dragon there. Support the building thereof. As we go, drill it. With the projects. And that's the projects. Ça, c'est le projet que je vous fais appel. Tout c'est tout. That I call all. To support. I want to help build it. Help build it, help build it, help build it. Builders. Construction. Le temple de la déesse oubliée. Forgotten Goddess Temple. Yours truly right here. From the lair of the dragon. I've been busy working out, training and exercising. L'entraînement physique. Ma médecine et thérapie de choix, je vous encourage. I encourage you all to work out, to train and to exercise. Your fitness journey commences, starts now. Votre conditionnement physique commence dès aujourd'hui avec une pompe. With some push-ups that I prescribe to you. A little bit of push-ups. Gonna be eating some bread avec des pompes. Eating some bread. Thank you, farmers. Merci les fermiers. Thank you, farmer. Sometimes you gotta keep it simple, man. No food waste. Save some for later. Oh. Du pain. Bread. Bread. Bread of life. Le pain de la vie. Oh yeah. Now bread, man. Bread, bread, bread. Thank you, bakers. You farmers' wheat. Les fermiers, puis les boulangers. Holy bread, man. Pain sacré, ça. Bénédiction du dragon arc-en-ciel. Rainbow Dragon. Holy bread, man. Bread, 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 bread. Literally bread. Vraiment du pain, pas une allégorie, hein? Une métaphore. Du vrai pain, du pain, 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 juste du pain, pain, bread, bread, bread. Three o'clock. Here you gotta be careful when you come because it's slippery. Ici, quand vous venez, il faut faire attention parce que ça glisse. Ça glisse, it's slippery. What for? You got bread, man. So, where do I leave? Do I put this after? See, I eat. I'm just gonna put it in recycling. I mets ça dans le recyclage, je mets ça. Hein? Et là, ça va. That's where it goes. No, recycling. Finish eating that bread. Fini de manger le pain. And we drive it back home to the headquarters. I'm just gonna go drop my plastic in the recycling. Je vais aller jeter mon plastique dans le recyclage. Very dark, but it didn't rain, didn't snow yet, but it's supposed to start after 5, I think. So it does feel like it's gonna rain or even snow. A little bit left of that bread. Nice. Mes enfants de l'Empire sont joyeux, je suis joyeux. Les children of the Empire, man. So, on met le super ici maintenant. Here we are, man. Some people came out more today, but now it's gotten dark. Plus de monde sont venus aujourd'hui, mais it's rock and roll, man. That's all it is. 3-hour workouts, man. Non-stop. Drink a little bit of water there, but that's a minute, you know. It's a minute, man. So, marching in steel toes, man. For the empire today. For my father Crowley, greater feast. We celebrate that death, you know. Thelemites, celebrate me. My death with lots of loving, lots of hugging, lots of cooking, lots of dancing. Célébrer ma mort. Beaucoup de danse, beaucoup d'amour, beaucoup de friandises, du chocolat, de la champagne, du vin, de l'amour, les câlins, des bisous et des châteaux. Lots of kissing, lots of hugging, lots of touching. So you celebrate my date of death, man. Lots of that. Comme ça, vous célébrez le jour de ma mort. Une grosse fête le jour de ma mort. Une grosse fête. Big feast. A big feast. See the crows now. These are the souls. Black crows that I love with a little bit of hot golden hot. Very. This shit. Well, Gotta put my other jacket. I got it in the back. Cause it's getting a bit cooler, but we're gonna kill two birds with one stone, as the saying goes. And once we set up, finish this video in a few. Ah, no, don't leave that there, please. See, this is gonna slip. See, I know it's delicious chocolate. Delicious chocolate. And this, no, don't leave it. I remind you, you can eat a little bit of this, but this has to be recycled. Recycled, recycled, recycled. See, this is being chewed by the rabbits. Par les lapins. Qui rongent. Il faut que je mette ça dans les poches. Puis, au recyclage, ça va. This is gonna be recycling. Don't make me frustrated, man. Me frustre. Ça dans les poches, puis il faut que je fasse le recyclage. Pour vous autres. I do that recycling for you. To run the pocket. Gotta close and make sure it doesn't slip. And there we go, take the trail. And again, for my father, greatest poet ever, Aleister Crowley, for the greatest poet ever. That's what I want, date of my birth, of my death. Big, big, big feast. Une grosse fête le jour de ma mort. Que vous faisiez la fête à mon nom. Make party to feast my name, That's what I want for my death. Telemic rights. Des rites telemic. Telemic rights, man. Here we are, exiting the mountain. From here to my place, it's about 8 kilometers, but I'm gonna take a little bit of that longer, not that long, but maybe get that 11 kilometers. Je vais prendre un petit peu la route plus longue. Ça fait peut-être 11 kilomètres. Peut-être 11 kilomètres, 2 hours, 2 heures. There's the oratory, pay some red. Let's go, rock and roll, we're gonna drill it. On fait le drill. We're gonna go get that drill and we get that LOVE pour faire l'amour and we drill it, drill it, drill it. On y va. Hey, greater feast. Rainbow dragon marching back now. The steel toes by there. He does the exit. Ça c'est la sortie, je suis proche. Crowley, prophet, Partenariat.